Hey, what's going on? How you doing?
Hey man, blessed and highly favored. Counting these blessings.
That's what's up. Same here.
Hey Bonita, man, welcome to the platform now. So tell everybody, is that your real name, Bonita?
No.
Okay, so how you got the nickname Bonita?
Um, I kind of gave it to myself. It's been my alias for like the past like 7 years for real.
Really?
It used to be like Bonita Rose. That was what I used to call myself, but
Bonita
yeah,
Applebaum?
I get that all the time.
Oh, I forgot who sang that song. Somebody sang that song. I'm gonna look it up after this probably. Uh, yeah though, man. So you gave yourself. What made you give yourself that nickname? Like you just
Because I'm pretty.
that what
That's what
Bonita
Bonita
means?
means. Yeah.
I didn't even know that. I just thought it
It
was.
means pretty or beautiful in Spanish.
Oh, you just gave me some name. I didn't even know that. That means that's a Spanish word, Bonita.
hmm
Okay.
hmm
You
It
live.
is.
Okay, that's
Mhm.
interesting. So tell everybody where you was born and raised at.
Where I was born and raised?
Yeah.
I was born and raised in Indiana, Fort Wayne, Indiana to be exact. Fort Wayne, the city of churches and corn,
Mm.
and strip clubs. Got a lot of strip clubs up there too.
That's a very racist state down there, they say. Up there.
Yeah, it is. It is. It's. I haven't been there in the past what 5 years.
Mm-hmm.
Going on six. It'll be 6 years this June. Actually, no, this May. This upcoming May. It'll be 6 years that I have not been living there. I've heard from a lot of friends back up there that it's changing a little bit as far as like the art scene up there and stuff like that. So I guess that's good for them. But I still got some family up there, but I personally will never go back up there to live. I tried to once, but it only lasted like 6 months, and I came right back.
And where you currently residing at now?
Currently in Birmingham, Alabama.
Okay, so what is that like down there in Birmingham for everybody?
Um, it's different. It's definitely different from back at home. Um, but I'm okay with it because the art scene down here is a lot bigger. It's a little bit more opportunity for you to be seen and for you to be noticed for what you're doing. Whereas, up there where I'm from, you have to know people who know people who know people. And on top of that, let's just be honest, people of our skin complexion don't really get as much recognition up there for certain things. You know what I'm saying? So like I can't necessarily say it's like super duper 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 bad up there, but it's definitely still some racism for sure. But as far as Birmingham goes, I actually don't mind it. It's not that bad. It's not my final destination, but I'm okay with it for what it is right now.
Now you deep in the South down there where racism is thicker down with a lot of racism and thick ass people that is thicker than racial tension in the '60s. So like what is it like down there for like is it a lot of deep racism or rooted racism?
It really just depends. It really just depends on where you go. It really just depends on which part of Alabama that you're in. Like Birmingham, yeah, there's still some racist people here, but it's not as bad as everybody thinks it is. It's bad, but it's not as bad as everybody thinks it is. At least from my perspective and from where I come from, like I can kind of sort of tell the difference. So to me, it's not really as bad.
It's lit. It's lit. Are there a lot of thick women down there? 'Cause that's way in the South down there.
Yes and no. I'm gonna tell you like this. The first year being here, I can honestly say that I have seen a lot of little itty bitty, like little itty bitty, little stick figure women down here. And that really caught me off guard too, because, you know, all of my family on my mom's side, they're all actually from the South. It was just a handful of them that moved up there. And even all of them are really shapely and thick. And even my cousins that are down here are like, of course you see that in the media and stuff like that, but it's a lot of little itty bitties down here too. It's like a perfect mixture, in my opinion. It's like a perfect mixture.
Like a boiling pot.
Yeah,
Like a big boiling
yeah.
pot. And how long you been modeling?
I've been modeling on and off since I was 11 years old. But I didn't really actually start taking it serious until about a year and a half ago.
Okay. And what made you
Yeah.
start taking it serious? And like,
Um, it was something I had been wanting to get back into for quite some time. I just never had the opportunity because I wasn't surrounded with individuals who could, you know what I'm saying, help get help me with the connections that I needed to get, you know what I'm saying? The photographers and the locations and things like that. Like, and on top of that, I was just sleeping on myself for a long time. It was something I had been knew I could do. I had heard it so much when I was a kid. Oh, well, you should model, you should model. I got tired of hearing it. So I was like, well, let me branch out and do something else because I got tired of people looking at it like that's the only thing that I could do. You know what I'm saying? So that was kind of why I backburned it for a while. And then it was just something I decided I wanted to pick back up again. So um, that's pretty much how I got back into it, to be honest with you.
So you grew up doing like talent, like pageants and walkthroughs.
Well, my family was never really fortunate enough to be able to, put me in pageants and things. However, I did do, I don't know if you would call them pageants because it was like, I've seen what pageants are, and what I did was not necessarily that, but I guess you can kind of sort of put it in that category. The very first one that I ever did was when I was like 5. My grandma got me in it, and I ended up being like, it was like 4 people. It was down to 4 people, and I ended up being the third. But I got beat out by some little blonde white girl. It's Indiana. We already knew it was gonna happen, but the fact that I even made it that far was really nice. And then there was a second time when I did it, and it was when I was in middle school. I want to say I was in middle school, and I was probably in like 7th or 8th grade. We had this huge civic center in Fort Wayne, and they were having like this little talent search or whatever. And me and one of my friends at the time went, and I didn't get chosen then either, but I was a little bit more nervous then. When the older you get, the more conscious you get of things. So, it made me feel a little bit more nervous because this time it wasn't just a little bit of people there. It was a big, like a huge turnout. There was hundreds and hundreds of people. And so it was my first time actually getting up in front of people to walk or to do anything. So, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, I was only like 11, about 11 or 12. I was still a really little kid. So, but yeah, those are the only two that I've ever done aside from this show, this fashion show I just walked in last month. But those are really the only two. I've always only ever really did freelance modeling.
And what is freelance for everybody who watches? For the people who watch?
Freelance is pretty much where I'm my own free agent. So people reach out to me and want to book shoots with me, or if I see a photographer that does something really dope, I reach out to them. So I don't really have like a management team or anything like that that goes out and looks for the work for me. It's just kind of something I do myself. And, I have a personal photographer as well who also helps link me with other people, but I'm not really managed by anybody. So that's what it means when someone says that they're freelance.
Now, I also seen you took like nude shoots. Now, can you explain that for everybody?
Yeah. I'm a really versatile model. I'm down to pretty much do anything as long as it's tasteful, it has some sort of artistic view behind it. So like even like with the news that you saw me do, the reason why I did those is it was around the time when the whole Vogue challenge was going on. You remember that?
Mm-hmm.
And that was why I did it because I personally hadn't seen anyone doing anything like that. And I like to step outside of my comfort zone. I like to, I just like to try new things. And that's why I feel like I'm a very versatile model. So like the news you saw all the way to the Afrocentric type stuff, like I can do pretty much anything.
So you completely naked on set,
Yeah.
and you had your personal photographer with you, a Vogue photographer there.
You said what?
Like, did you have your photographer? Or you had Vogue, like the actual Vogue company there.
No, if I had the actual Vogue company, if I had the actual Vogue company, I'm pretty sure you would be seeing me hella a lot of other places. No, that was my personal photographer.
Okay,
But one day though, one day Vogue gonna shoot me. Watch what I tell you.
hey man, it's manifested right now.
Uh-huh.
It's lit. So you shot that, and then you shot a back shot of showing your ass. Like, what was that like? What was like your message behind it?
I guess just look at the ass. The no, but for real though, like I feel like the woman's body is a work of art, and that's pretty much what I wanted to portray in those photos.
You did.
Yeah.
Did you get a lot of crazy DMs after you did it?
What you think? What you think?
I'm just asking the audience.
I did actually, but to be honest, a handful of them were they actually weren't that bad. You
Well,
know, they were actually telling me that it was really nice. It was something different. Like I ain't never knew you did stuff like this. But I'm like, yeah, I do all type of stuff. I just, you know, I'm doing one thing at a time. I want to put everything. I'm a big mystery box anyway. I'm full of mystery. I'm a mysterious person. So sometimes I like people to wonder, what is Bonita gonna do next? Or when they see me do something or hear me say something like, I ain't even know Bonita like did stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? I like to keep people guessing and keep people wondering.
so what was some of like the wild DMs? Like, what were they saying though?
You talking about like some of the wild ones?
Yeah, what were the wild ones like?
Oh Lord, I done had people asking me if they could put my toes in their mouths. I done had people. I've had people asking me if they can. I don't even know if I can even say it.
Yes, you
Like,
can
is it
say
a?
it. Yes, you can.
Nah, but like that one picture that you was just talking about, I did have somebody ask me if he could put his fingers in my ass. Did have somebody ask me that.
Was you flat?
But I always get weird stuff like that, like weird shit like that all the time. And then like you always get the corny ones, but the corny ones be hilarious. Like there was this one time this somebody wrote me and put like a dog emoji, and I was like, what the fuck is this supposed to mean? And then he ended up writing after that and was like, my bad, he get loose sometimes, but now that I got your attention, or some shit like that. I'm like, what?
Did you respond back to that?
like I did because it was funny. You know what I'm saying? It was corny, but it was funny. But you know what I'm saying? Like I laughed at it and I was like, wow, like for real.
You didn't
Like
continue the
that's
conversation?
no, not really, because I think he could kind of tell. I really don't even think for real that he was trying to converse like that. I think he just wanted to try to get my attention to see if I was gonna say something back. So that's really all that was. But I get stuff like that all the time.
You
It
ain't
don't
got
really bother me. It's
did
funny for real, for real.
you got some pics? We got sending you pictures as well.
Oh, yeah. But not as much. Not as much as you would think. But I've definitely had some. Have you ever heard of Live Me, the live streaming app or whatever? And that's all it is. It's pretty much like the Facebook for lives. Have you ever heard of it?
I haven't heard of that.
And people can get paid to go live on there and stuff like that. And then you can beam other people. It's kind of like Instagram, like how you like what you did to add me to the chat would be considered like beaming on Live Me. And there was one time when I was doing a live and someone beamed and wanted to get on my chat. And when I when I opened it up, he was stroking his little chicken. And I'm like, what the fuck is going on here? And you wanna know the crazy part about it is that when you beam someone into your live, everybody that's watching can see that. So everyone that's on my live was able to see him choking his chicken. So I'm like, what the fuck is he doing? So you get people who do stuff like that all the time, but honestly, I think it's funny. It be making me laugh,
Are you
but
flattered
that's
by
just
it?
me. Huh?
Are you flattered by it?
No, not at all.
So
Not at all. I just think it's funny.
do you like ever respond back to guys who send you pics?
Do I ever respond back to him?
Yes.
No,
So you block them
not no.
or
I really don't. I just leave them on red because I feel like once they send a pic like that and you respond to it, then you kind of open in the floodgates after that. And I don't feel like I have to respond to everything that somebody sends me. I mean, especially because I know what I do and I know that comes with the territory. I don't have to respond to everything. So I just let it go. It don't even phase me for real. There are some that have gotten overly excessive at some points, so I had to block them. You know what I'm saying? But even then, like, there's nothing to say to you. I'm just gonna block you and just go about my way.
what's that? Have you got any flattering compliments? Because I see stripes on it though. I seen the stripes on your ass. It was a good news. It was a good picture. I thought.
He said, "You see my stripes."
Seen the stripes. Seen the stripes. Tiger stripes. The love scars. I call them love scars.
You did say you call them love scars. They are love scars.
Did you get any flattering DMs by that? That kind of like boosted your ego? Did it boost your ego a lot? Like your head, like
No, I don't really try to let things blow my head up like that. I try to be as humble as I possibly can because I know that, you know what I'm saying, is as quick as you get it, it can be taken away. And
yeah,
that's just how I was always, brought up to never really, and I feel like that's like a defense mechanism too, to make sure that you don't go too far. You know what I'm saying? Like you don't do too much to forget, like, what were you doing prior to getting to where you were? So I don't really let anything like that blow me up or nothing like that. A lot of times, sometimes when people like say flattering things, sometimes I don't know what to say for real. And I don't really know if it's like a nervous thing or what, but I just be feeling like, oh, okay, yeah, that's nice. Thanks. And it might come off kind of passive, but I don't really be meaning it like that. I really don't. So I do want to put that out there. I don't really be meaning it like that. It's not like I know. It's not like that. It's just like, oh, well, thank you. You know what I'm saying? Like, I have my off days too. I don't look like this all the time. You know what I'm saying? I'm still cute either way, but I don't look like that all the time. You know what I'm saying? Hey, hi Kelly.
yeah,
Hi
yeah.
Rose.
I feel like next time you drop something like that, you need to put caution that you will be jacking off prematurely. You will be jacking off excessively. This is just a picture for entertainment, but it will be.
I feel like they do that anyway.
You need to put that like before it, like like props only, like one of them disclaimers in one of your pictures or your videos, whatever. So
Yeah.
they can already know it will be excessive jacking watching this.
It will be excessive. It is going to be excessive. You have to know that.
I just feel like when you took that picture, you just like giving people access. Like, okay, you just want people just to beat guys to beat their meat. Like, okay, I'm gonna do this right
Well, they was probably already doing that anyway.
here. I know, but you kind of just like fanning the flame right now with this shit right here. Like, okay,
Give it a little oxygen. They'll be all right.
yeah, absolutely, absolutely. Have you ever dated somebody who's a fan of your work?
Have I ever dated a fan?
Yeah, that was a fan of
I
yours.
don't even like that word. I don't even like that
Why you
word.
don't like it?
It feels weird. It sounds weird to me. Like, I don't know. I guess like when I hear the word fans, like I don't know. It's just I've never really liked that word. It just I just feel like whenever like I even hear like big celebrities say that, it almost sounds like they're saying like those people are like beneath them in a way. And I don't really like that. I mean, but I guess to answer your question, no.
Okay, that's lit. That's lit. That's lit. But I think the word fan come from phanetic. So they saying you're a phonetic fan.
I know, but like I mean, just think about the way that like celebrities are now. Like it's different. I can't really explain it, but I guess whenever I do blow up, I'll have a little nickname for my fans, and I'd rather call them that instead of calling them fans. Like you know how
Supporters.
you said what
Supporters.
the porters.
Supporters. I like to call them supporters or whatever. Like,
Oh, the port. Oh, I see what you're saying there.
yeah, yeah, you see what I'm saying?
Okay, see, I like that better.
Like that, man.
Yeah,
And what are the steps of becoming a model though? Like, you look tall in some of your pictures too. So, like, how tall are you?
I'm actually only 5'9". I'm not really that tall.
And what are some of the steps of becoming a successful model for everybody watching?
Um, Honestly, ambition. Ambition, determination, believing in yourself is the main thing. Don't shortchange yourself. If you know what I'm saying, if you feel like it's something that you could do, then do it. Don't don't sit up here and second guess yourself. Another thing for me that I feel like also made me successful is paying attention to direction and studying too. You know what I'm saying? A lot of times people think that you know models just go out there and they just do, but there's a little bit of studying I have to do too. Like I've YouTube videos on how to do certain poses when you are doing a certain style of photography. So, like if you're doing more urban type of photography, there's certain poses that work best for that. If you are doing some things that are more aimed towards editorial, there are certain poses that are more specific for that type of photography. So it really just depends on, how focused you are and how much you want it, what it is that you really want out of it. Because if you're just doing it for fun, then you aren't going to do all that extra stuff. But if it's something that you really want to do, you know what I'm saying, paying very close attention to detail and being able to take direction. That's another thing. Being able to take direction is really, really important as a model, because you will end up with some photographers that feel like because you're a model, they don't really have to tell you how to do much of anything. You just already know what to do. And if you don't already know what to do, you will end up with one or two that may be like, you know what, this is just not working out, and they can start getting frustrated. You know what I'm saying? And I can understand from both perspectives, because as I was telling you before, I also do photography. So it's important to be able to take direction. Like that's the main thing. Be able to take direction and be okay with taking that direction, because you never know how it might turn out. But ambition, determination, being able to take direction, and self-confidence are the main things that I feel like can get you and can propel you forward.
Have you had a lot of photographers try to hit on you?
Have I had a lot of photographers try to hit on me?
Yeah.
Yes and no. I've had a couple try, but to be honest, a lot of the photographers that I work with here in the city, they are really, really good friends. So like it's nothing like that. Now I've had some photographers from out of town reach out to me that have tried to hit on me before. There was this one that recently wanted to work with me, but he was talking about a whole truckload of other stuff that I was not trying to hear, instead of talking about business.
What was he
And
saying?
that kind of let like when I'm on the phone with him, instead of us talking about business, he wants to talk to me about models that he done smashed, and models that he wanted to smash, but they wouldn't let him. So he like went off on them and stuff like that. I'm like, what? Like this conversation is supposed to make me want to work with you? Like, no, I'm good. And he would make like little weird remarks, like, if there's ever a time you come to Atlanta and stuff like that, you can crash at my house. I'm like, I don't even know you, dude. Like,
Mm.
you said you wanted to work together. You over here trying to work me, nigga. I don't want that. Like, what's wrong with you?
He
So
tried to,
you have to like I gotta be careful with them, because sometimes I've had some photographers reach out to me and tell me that they want to work, but then the content of their conversation, it says something totally different. So, and that's another thing too for upcoming models. Be careful, because not every photographer is really what they say they is. If they don't show you their portfolio, or if they don't have no portfolio, or if they do and it look like trash, just move on. Because 9 times out of 10, they're probably just pervs. Not all photographers are though. You just have to know the difference.
can you give us another example of like a guy trying to hit on you and try to, bring you out to his city or whatever?
Hmm. Most of them usually be in Atlanta. Those are usually the ones that try it, the ones from Atlanta, and it usually ends up being the same. Like they'll tell me that they want to work, and then when it comes down to actually talking, they be talking about some other shit that I'm not trying to hear. Like me being a freelance model, like I'm not trying to hear nothing other than what can we do for each other as far as business goes. Like if you don't have an answer for me for that, then I really don't see what is the need of us engaging in conversation. Like especially if you reaching out to me about working, but then when I talk to you it's different. Like what are we talking for? You had me thinking that you wanted to set up a shoot, but that's not even what it is. So mostly be guys from Atlanta who try it for real.
Man trying to shoot your club up.
In their dreams.
And what is the best way for like a guy to shoot his shot at you?
You said what?
What is the best way for a guy to shoot his shot at you?
Guys. I like guys that make me laugh. Um, I like equally mysterious guys too. I like guys to have, a bit of mysteriousness to them as well. I don't really like to be able to figure you out right away because I don't want you to figure me out right away. I like a challenge. So that, and I'm a sapiosexual too. So you got to stimulate my mind. Like if you are having really dull ass conversation, my ADD will kick in and I probably will just end up picking up my phone or turning the TV on or just being like, hey, yeah, I got to go run some errands or something. I'll talk to you later. Like I have to know that you are, in tune with everything that's going on in the world right now, can be able to talk about that, but then still be able to crack a joke and make me laugh and, stuff like that. So I like mysteriousness because I'm a mysterious person myself.
You read a lot of books, ain't you?
I used to read a lot, actually. I did. I don't really read as much anymore, but I used to read a lot. I used to write too. I used to write a lot too.
Would you prefer a guy to holler at you in the DMs or in person? Which one you prefer to?
You said what now?
You prefer in the DMs or in person?
For a guy to hit on me?
Yeah, want to shoot a shot.
I feel like if we are like in the same area, in the same space, same city, whatever, I think it's weird, especially if you've run into me a few times. I would think it's weird that you would choose to do it through DM instead of just in person, because I'm really not that hard of a person to approach. But for some reason, people feel like I'm just this like real snobbish, nose in the air type person, but I'm really not though. I'm not. I'm a real easygoing person. I'm easy to talk to. Like like I said, I've had guys shoot their shot in my face, and if I'm not interested, I'll just tell them. But I'm not gonna be rude about it. I won't be rude about it.
Do you shoot your shot at guys?
Do I shoot my shot at guys?
Yeah.
I used to. I don't really do it as much anymore.
Why is it?
I mean, I still flirt here and there, but who doesn't flirt?
I ain't flirting no more. I don't do
You
that.
done flirting?
Hell no. Fuck that. I don't do dates or flirts. I ain't doing none of that shit.
You ain't going on dates either?
I ain't been on a date since 2017. I had a situation last night, but I ain't doing
You went on a date with somebody?
it. Wasn't a date. It was a pull up. I ain't never doing that again. If I ain't getting no ass, I ain't pulling up. That's on God. I'm not getting ass. I ain't pulling up, bro.
That should be your motto. If I ain't getting no ass, I ain't pulling up.
That's the motto. I ain't been on a date since 2017. I'm not. This is my thing right here now. This is just my opinion. I just want to hear you because you're an OG in the game.
Okay.
Right now.
Okay.
So I don't believe in me first date or whatever the case may be. It's probably a huge chance that I ain't gonna get no ass because it's the first time. You know what I'm saying? We courting. That's the word. We're gonna use courting. So
okay.
So we gonna get like you gonna get a full belly of food and then go home and fuck that asshole you were telling me about. No sir, no ma'am, no.
Yeah.
Nah. That's
I agree with that though. I agree with that because there's women out here who definitely do shit like that.
Yeah, not off me.
Definitely.
That's why I don't pay for women food and none of that shit. I don't do that shit no more because I ain't going out my way for these hoes at all. At all.
You know what though? I can't be mad at you for that. I cannot be mad at you for that. A lot of females have kind of they've kind of did that. You know what I'm saying? They created that narrative for themselves.
Doing that.
And that's why
They're currently doing
I mean that too. You know what I'm saying? And then like not only that, but they're really open about the fact that they're doing it. And they letting you know now that they doing it. So
I ain't doing it.
But then at the same time, those are the same women that's always hollering about, ain't no good men out here.
Exactly. Those women are
that's what kills
niggas all the time. That's what niggas talk about. They gotta get money to get bitches. Man, get money for yourself. Don't do that shit for no bitches. They whole fucking broke niggas every day. Fuck that. I'm not doing that shit, but I ain't paying for no ass no more. I've been stopped paying for ass. I stopped doing that last year. I ain't paying for no more sex no more. That shit, pussy is a damn bill. Pussy is a bill in itself. I ain't paying for your bills.
It really is.
I ain't paying for no ass no more. I don't pay ass. Ass costs you about $50 to $200. I ain't paying for ass no more. I don't waste money on plenty ass. And when I gotta pay, you don't even feel the best though, because it's like a job. You just doing enough so I can come, so you can get the fuck on through. So I ain't doing that
Yeah,
shit no more.
yeah, I understand
I ain't paying for no more ass.
that.
I ain't doing that shit because it's wasting my time. And then, did you know another thing? How females slick? These females slick out here, bro. Oh shit, hold on. These females
One of
slick
them,
out here.
who ran game on you, man? Who ran
I had some
game on
game
you,
ran
Jay
on me
Reed?
last night, man. It's 9 o'clock. It was about 8:30 at 9 o'clock. She say pull up. So I'm like, okay, cool. We was talking or whatever about 2.5, 3.5 weeks. So I'm, you know what I'm saying? I'm coming through. I'm thinking the moves right. I'm making my moves, settle moves. No play at all. So I was like, and then she hit me with the end. Like, what time you leaving? So I was like, shit, I love.
Oh no, she didn't.
Yes. Yeah, you know what I did? I got my shit, got my shoes on. Thought I was gonna spend the night. So I was like, man, fuck it. I ain't feel like driving. So I'm drive back to the spot. I was like, fuck, man. Least I can do is smash. Then I went in her room. That's another thing. I went in her room. This is how these
What'd
bitches,
you see?
huh?
What did you see?
What do you mean what I seen?
I don't know. You the way you was saying it, it was almost kind of like, did you see another nigga shit in there or something?
I did see a shit. I seen a motherfucking Xbox. So I asked about it.
How you know she don't play a goddamn Xbox? How you know she not a gamer?
Hey, I thought that at first, but my nigga senses start tingling. My nigga senses start tingling. That nigga into me. So I asked her, I said, you a gamer? She was like, nah, that's a ex-boyfriend shit. So then she had a closet open. Like she had like a little closet open, the little thing open, her closet door open.
Yeah,
So I looked in around, peeked my head like that to see if I ain't see no man's shoes. Make sure a motherfucker don't live there. You see what I'm saying?
yeah.
Because I already set my partners my location or whatever, just in case some shit pop
Smart.
off.
It's very smart.
I'm
Yes.
well prepared. So I'm looking in the room like, okay. So she said she took the Xbox because he owed her money. This is another thing right here. If you're in a relationship with a woman, I realize, and you paying for stuff, and she asks for money, she don't expect to pay you back. She gonna say the pussy is the payback. What the fuck?
I've heard that before.
What made you
I
say
heard
like
that
that?
before, and it is actually a friend of mine had a conversation about that a while back, and we both laughed about how ridiculous that is. Because I personally have heard women say that shit before. I have.
Yeah, you
I
see how these
definitely
women is?
have.
These some trifling ass women. So long story short, I ain't get no ass last night. I went over there.
But
Uh,
how long was you over there? It don't even sound like you was over there that long.
I got kicked out. Well, she asked me to leave. So it was like I was over there for about 2.5 hours, maybe 3.
That wasn't even that long. She was already ready for you to go.
That's what I'm saying though. So it was like I ain't get no ass. I was like, man. I said I learned my lesson from this right here. I'm not pulling up to a female house, or she ain't come to my house. If I ain't never fucked before, I feel like this right. This is my opinion. Why do we need to be in the privacy of each other's homes if we haven't fucked before? That's what I want to know because all that other shit, we can do that on FaceTime. You can call me and tell me this shit. We don't need to be together.
I mean, yeah, I can agree with that. I don't even disagree with that at all. Like that makes perfect sense. Cause I feel like when you are inviting someone into your home, that's an intimate space anyway. Like that's your personal space. That is, you know what I'm saying? You gotta have a full trust in somebody to be able to say, hey, yeah, you can come to my house. You know what
Then
I'm
she
saying? And then
initiated this. So I'm thinking, oh boy, it's about to go down. I'm like, this is one of these golden nuggets right here. This is one of the golden nuggets. You don't usually get these. I don't know. I was like, damn, this shit just fell in my lap. And wrong. You know what I did when I left? Fucking blocked her immediately.
mm-hmm.
Immediately blocked her from all social media. I said, fuck this shit. I ain't never pulling up again, bro. And then she didn't give me a hug, bro. I said, damn. She pounded me. I said, oh shit.
Whoa, okay.
I said,
Well, I'm gonna tell you like this. That sound like it's multiple niggas she talking to.
she, she pounded me. I was about to reach in for a hug. I was like, shit, all right, cool. I pounded and shit. Man,
Do you think maybe she wasn't feeling the vibe?
I don't know. We was talking pretty decent upstairs though. I mean, she was on the phone she was doing modeling too or whatever. So she was talking to her people. Like I was talking, But it was like, me personally, I don't, how we talking like in interviews, I don't do that on dates. You know what I'm saying? I'm feeling out the vibe, and you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to see where things go or whatever. So I ain't quite as, I'm talking, but I ain't got them talking like some guys talk. They entertain a woman, because some guys talk
Yeah.
1,000 words a minute because they ain't got confidence in themselves, so they try to entertain women. I don't do that on dates. You know, I'm not quiet. I'm more right, like reserved. Like, you know, I'm hitting on like certain topics type shit. You see what I'm saying? So I don't entertain women on dates. I don't do that shit.
Yeah.
You know, some
Yeah.
niggas do that shit. They figure they gotta make her laugh. They gotta jump. They want to juggle goddamn cherries and balls and shit, and jump through rings of fire to entertain women.
Yeah.
I ain't doing that shit. Fuck what? What? So guess what? I blocked the ass. Everything. I was like, bro, took another L. That's the big L right there, bro. Big
I'm
L.
thinking I'm what the only reason why I asked that is because okay, I feel like it is very more apparent to me now when you tell me that she was on the phone. I'm just like you couldn't have possibly had her attention, because if you had her attention for whatever she considers, somebody capturing her attention or whatever, there's no way in hell she would have been on the phone. You know what I'm saying? There's no way in hell she would have been on the phone. And if she had got any phone calls, she would have either answered, hey, let me call you back, or just completely ignore the phone calls altogether until, you know what I'm saying, until y'all conversation was over with or until you left. But the fact that she was on the phone the whole time, and this was y'all first time actually, like, you know what I'm saying, like seeing each other like that, like that speaks volumes. That says that she was not interested whatsoever. She wasn't. And take it from me, I'm a woman, so I would know.
Oh yeah, I learned it. I took another L, bro. Drastic L, big L. Took a huge L, bro. I took an L, bro. I said, God.
Well, you took a L, but it wasn't that big because it's not like you spent money on her.
Oh no, no, I definitely ain't spending
That's
no
what I'm
money.
saying. It's not like you spent money on her. It was just that she just took some time from you. And no, you know what I'm saying, time you can't get back and shit like that. But at least it wasn't that much time.
Nah, I ain't take no big L. I guess what you're saying though. I'm like, yeah, yeah. She was talking to like her model, model person, but she had like a shoot the next day or whatever, some shit. So she was talking to her or whatever, like a little bit. I mean, I don't know, man. I was like, even though it wasn't going, I was like, maybe I got a chance to smash to goddamn compensate for this bullshit right here. You see what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
I don't know. I guess she thought that she wanted me to entertain. So I don't know. Some women want guys to entertain them. I'm starting to realize. I don't do that shit. Like, let me ask you this: do you expect guys to entertain you, like if y'all first greeting or meeting or whatever? Or
No, because I don't feel like the flow is organic then. I like it to be like an organic type of conversation or organic flow. I don't like to feel like I'm forcing anything, and I don't like to feel like the other party feels like they have to force anything. Because I feel like once you start to feel like you have to force something, then you're gonna have to keep that same energy all the time. You know
exactly
what I'm
that.
saying?
That's why I don't try to be like a dancing monkey. A lot of just just doing shit, or talking the whole lunch a lot. Like I'm pretty sure you're a woman. You've been on days where guys just talk, just
I
doing.
have.
Oh my goodness! Like mother, shut
I
your ass
have.
up, bro.
I have.
That's why
And
I
it
look
was
at it.
annoying.
That's why I do this right here. You either gonna like me, what you see, is what you get. Ain't no
Mhm.
ain't no gray area, ain't no black and white. Is what you see is what you get. You know, you either gonna accept it or you not. You see what I'm saying? But oh, this is another
That's
thing.
how it should be. I feel like that's how it was once upon a time ago.
Oh, yeah, bro, these women out. This she was talking about her bills. Me, I don't. This is a lot of things I don't usually talk about on dates, about bills, money, or necessarily politics per se. But politics, yeah, you can talk about that, I guess, on first. You think that's something like you don't do on first date? I don't talk about
Mm-mm.
dates or bills. I usually
Mm-mm.
talk
Mm.
about traveling, what you like to watch, or generic shit. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Like I don't feel like that's appropriate,
Right.
to be honest.
She was
I don't
talking
think that's
about.
appropriate.
She was saying that she be having trouble paying bills, and then she looked at me like, "Yeah, like we have trouble paying bills. You know, I live by myself. All guys want to do is fuck me." So she was saying that to me like she was looking. At, I got real quiet then. I got quiet like this. I was like, like you wanted me to fuck her and then give her money or some type of shit.
That's what it sounds like. That's what it sounds like.
That's how
That's
I
what it sounds
felt.
like.
Cause I ain't gonna lie, I paid for ass before in the past. I ain't gonna lie, I took L's, but I'm not doing that no more because that means every time I fuck you, I got to pay. And guess what? I'm a cheap motherfucker. I don't like paying.
We're gonna call it frugal. Don't say cheap, say frugal. You
I'm
frugal.
not paying for no ass, bro. Oh my god, I'm not paying. I paid for ass, bro. I paid for it, and then she said that to me, and she was like, I'm having trouble paying bills. My car in the shop. She was just telling me about her financial binds to
But
me.
that's not appropriate. You don't do that.
That's
Not on the
what I'm
first
saying.
date.
Like, I was talking about the pandemic. I was talking about where you from. Like, generic shit. I ain't trying to ask no personal questions. Cause I don't look like no, you know what I'm saying? I ain't know you enough to ask you no wild shit about, how many guys you been with, no shit like some dumbass niggas who fuck niggas dumbass shit. How many bodies you got? I'm not gonna ask you no shit like that. That ain't none of my damn business the first of all. If I first meet a
Yeah,
woman.
that's how I feel. It's not. It's none
So
of your business. And me asking you is none of my business. Like, why would I care about any of that anyway? That don't have nothing to do with me.
exactly. So I'm not gonna ask you shit like that. So she was telling me about her, guys just wanna they don't want to court a woman. They just, I got these bills, rent expensive. She was telling me about that. So I want to know from your opinion, what did you insinuate from that? Because I'm thinking she wanted me to come out of pocket, and I was like,
I feel like she wanted to see where your head was at. I feel like she wanted to see what she could possibly try to get away with you, if that makes any sense.
oh, women can't.
It was. I feel like from the conversation that y'all were having, in a way, she was kind of fishing. You know what I'm saying? She was kind of a bait and fish type deal. Like, okay, let me put this out here and see if he catch on to that. Okay, so he
I'm an
really ain't trying to
OG
hear
in the
that shit.
game.
Let me
She
put
can't.
this out here. You say what?
I said I'm sorry to cut you off, but I'm an OG in the game, bro. She can't run that on me.
But that's what I'm saying. That's why that's probably another reason why she was just like, okay, so when you leaving type deal, because she probably was like, okay, he ain't biting. You know what I'm saying? Like, he ain't biting. And she probably done had dudes in the past. They be like, oh damn, for real? Like, you know what I'm saying? That fall for the sob story. So once she realized you wasn't biting, it was like, well, damn, you can get the hell up out of here then, nigga. When you going home?
Shit,
When you about to leave?
I don't for all of that. Women can't do that with J. Reed. Like they can't run that on me. Like, baby, I done heard that
Let them
before.
know, Jay Reed. You gotta let them know.
I was quiet. You know what I do when women talk about their bills? I get right there like this. Oh, for real? What? I was like that right there. I was like, this is a good movie right here. Who playing this? I changed the subject on your ass. I was like, you just hey, hey. Then she was like, this is the other thing. She was like, you smoke? I was like, nah, I don't smoke nothing or whatever. She was like, yeah, we could match. I was like, see, she tried to get me to buy some damn weed for it too. That's another. Oh hell
So
no.
wait a minute. She asked you, but she didn't even have none.
She did have some. She was crying about
Oh, but she
bills,
was
bro.
trying to get you to buy some.
Yeah. So I ain't came there with nothing. I came there with me, my dick, and my fucking magnums. That's it. Magnums in my pocket, my location on for my folks. Let me know if something happened. And that was it. You gonna get hard dick and a good conversation out of me tonight. No money. We'll be out of here. So
None. Matter
not
of fact,
not a
let me
dime.
put my wallet in the glove box so I can make sure.
Oh, what the last
Let
part
me put my
was?
wallet in the glove box. Goddamn.
Oh my, bro. Seriously, bro, I did that shit. Man, you must be can read my mind. I took all my cash out and put it somewhere like in a book in my car or something going down, and had nothing but debit cards, and I had my other phone in my other car somewhere just in case something happened. So I ain't got it. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
she was telling me about that. She was rolling up. She was talking about what's so hard out here. Guys just fucking me and leaving me. This rent expensive. I ain't got a lot of money in my car. And she was like, yeah, like I gotta go back and forth to Atlanta. I just got so much bills. Like y'all just wanna fuck me and
And see
goddamn.
that's part of the reason why I find that weird too, because don't get me wrong, there have been some instances where I've had real life personal shit going on. You know what I'm saying? But even though I had those things going on, whenever I did have dates or something like that, I considered that date as like a getaway from all that shit. For me not to think about none of that, for me not to have none of that on my mind, like that's the furthest thing from my mind. I don't want to talk about none of that because I'm already going through it. I'm gonna be going through it when I leave from this motherfucker. So this date right here is a way to keep my mind completely off of that. Let's change the whole dynamic of everything. What you got going on? You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't really feel like that's why I was saying earlier, I don't feel like that's appropriate. I
Yeah,
don't feel like that's appropriate at all. It's really inappropriate. And in a sense, it's kind of rude too, because, yeah, it's kind of rude in a way too, because the other party may not be coming there looking for that, and then that's all you want to talk about, and it's rude because you wasting their time. You wasting their time talking about some shit they don't want to hear.
I
And
know.
if it's something that they end up wanting to hear, then that's something y'all have to build up to. You know what I'm saying? You got to build up to that. You don't just drop no bomb like that
I know. Like
immediately.
you expect me to be yourself. I felt like she was looking. She was fishing, bro. She was fishing hard, but she ain't caught shit, bro. Hey, bro. The next man can deal
She
with that.
did catch some. She caught disappointment.
Yeah, yeah. She was highly disappointed. Well, she smoked that blunt and left. Told me to leave. I said, "Shit, bet I'm out." I took my shoes off. I got comfortable too. I'm like, "Shit, well, baby, I can't get some." So she was like, "Deal." I was like, "Okay, no problem." So yeah, like yeah. But she said she had problems struggling financially, but she still had money to buy weed. This is why I don't understand this shit. What the fuck? Like, do I look like I must be got simp on my forehead? I think I got simp written on my forehead. Like Bonita, I must be got simp written on my forehead, bro.
Oh shit. It just I think what it is you look like a really nice guy. So like because you look like a really nice guy, females feel like they can run game on that.
I know the trick,
But
bro.
what people not understanding is these nice guys, they don't start catching on to the bullshit. So
Yep.
they learning how to be 3 steps ahead of the bullshit
I'm
now. So
like, I done had chicks run that same little line. That shit, boy, that shit old. Y'all gotta come up with new tricks. For all y'all ladies out there, y'all need to reinvent your old self. Cause if she practice that, she need to practice in the mirror next time or rehearse it. Cause that shit was weak, bro. That was the
yo,
weakest. That shit was weak. That shit was weak, bro. That shit was weaker than whale water. That shit was weak.
weaker than well water.
That shit was weak.
Damn, that was extra weak
That shit
then.
was weak, bro. Like I've never seen something so weak. Like, oh my goodness, bro. Like she was like trying to cry a little bit, but it didn't even work.
Oh.
Oh my god. That's when I got really quiet. I looked at her like,
You
okay.
should have known right then and there you wouldn't get no ass then.
Oh yeah. I should have known that. But see, I be thinking with
I
my
would be like,
dick.
let me go on here and put my shoes back on until I gotta run out to the car and then just don't come back in.
Man, I should have did that shit, bro. Next time I do something, I'm gonna hit you up and be like, bro, you think this right here working? Or you think this gonna work? I need somebody to consult with me because I be thinking with my dick so much, bro. I be like, man, oh man. But I be starting to realize, bro, these females want you to pay their bills. They expect you to be their savior. Like they figure if you got it, they supposed to have it. Oh no, I work for this.
And it's like that. Like I feel like it's a whole different situation if like, you know what I'm saying? Like if you my nigga. Like, yeah, I expect you to help me out here and there. Is it something that I feel like you have to do? No, I don't feel like you have to do it, but if you choose to, you know what I'm saying, cool. But if I need help sometimes, whatever. But if you just dating around and you talking to multiple dudes and all this shit, like I don't really feel like you can't expect them. You know what I'm saying? You can't expect them to want to throw you money or to want to pay your bill, or especially if they know you talking to multiple niggas. Especially if they know, you know what I'm saying? Especially if you don't let them know you talking to multiple niggas. Because there's some females out here that'll tell, you know what I'm saying? That'll tell you, yeah, I'm talking, I'm talking to other niggas.
If you tell me that,
But then,
well, I already
then they
know
still
that.
will expect you to be like, hey, can you know what I'm saying? I need help with my phone bill type shit. But you just said you was talking to like
You better call that.
4
You
niggas.
better fuck that 50-year-old man and suck some dick to get that phone bill paid. Cause I ain't paying for shit no more, bro. I
Shit, these
realize,
goddamn sugar daddies, they be, man, sugar daddies ain't like they used to be, man. Sugar daddies be wanting, they be wanting it all, bro. Like they be wanting. I have had too many instances where I tried. I'm not gonna lie, I tried to find sugar daddies, but these motherfuckers be wanting to marry me type shit, and I don't even met them yet. And I'm like,
You
marriage?
gave him a pussy?
No. A lot of the ones that I have ever come across, and we chat like, you know what I'm saying, over social medias and stuff like that, but never actually met them. There's one that I went on a date with, and after that very first date, we never went on another one, but he used to communicate with me and stuff like that. Cool dude, real cool dude. You know what I'm saying? He wasn't even really that old for real. I don't even think he was barely even 55. Like, I don't consider 50 old no more. You know what I'm saying? So, but,
Nah, that ain't
you
no
know, it
better
ain't
health.
old, but, he called himself a sugar daddy, whatever. You know what I'm saying? But really cool man, like super cool. He was funny, good conversation. He was really smart. My issue was he was already talking about trying to marry me, talking about some,
That's a red
um,
flag. We gonna get to that too.
yeah. And I'm like, wait a minute, we only went on one date. Like, we had the conversation with each other what this was going, like, what a sugar daddy sugar baby relationship was supposed to consist
But
of.
what?
How and why come now after the date you over here talking about some, you know what I'm saying, like, I could see myself marrying you type. So I'm like, this ain't what we talked about,
Wait a
motherfucker.
minute.
Like,
What did it consist of? The relationship y'all had. What was like in the proceeds? Like what was y'all little
well,
agreement?
there was some, like, he would ask for like me to send him like pictures and stuff like that. And then, like, or sometimes not even that, like there was some times where he was like wanting to go places, but he wanted eye candy on his arm or something like that. And he would ask me if I would, if I would attend these places with him. And it really was like just to make him look good type shit. And then he would give me money for it and stuff like that. I knew eventually he would probably ask for some ass. You know what I'm saying? But if he had of, I wouldn't have been too mad because he wasn't a bad looking person. You know what I'm saying? He wasn't a bad looking guy. He was really handsome. You know what I'm saying? But that's just not what we was initially talking about. You know what I'm saying? Like, you bringing up marriage and shit. And I'm like, man, what? Like, come on. But this isn't the first time. Like, that's the first one that I ever actually met up with. But that's not the first. That's not the first one that has threw the M word around to me. I'm like, what the hell? Like, what makes y'all think that that's what's gonna happen? Like, no,
What the
y'all motherfuckers got kids my age, bro.
what the oldest sugar daddy that reached out to you?
The oldest sugar daddy that's reached out to me was, I want to say he told me he was like 70.
Dang, that nigga your
He was
granddaddy.
70, and I'm like, why do you have an Instagram? That's my first question: is why do you have an Instagram?
Mm.
70 years old. He ain't look it though. He didn't look it. He looked like one that probably takes really good care of himself. Like, go to the gym, eat healthy, all that shit. That's why I was really surprised when he said he was 70 years old. I was like, he's 70? He was like, yeah, I'm 70. I was like, he looked like he could have been every bit about 50. So
Mm.
that says a lot. But he was definitely, that was the oldest I've ever had come on to me.
God damn. And like what was the
Yeah.
craziest offer like besides marriage? Like they wanted nothing but sex pretty much or
There was one, as a matter of fact, it was the 70-year-old. I just felt like it was bullshit. He offered to like fly me around the world and, go on vacation with him and stuff like that. But what kind of rose red flags for me was all these places you talking about going is nowhere in the United States. First of all, I'm sorry, but human trafficking is real as hell, and I ain't playing games with nobody. You understand me? Like, I'm not playing games with nobody. You're not about to, I don't even know you. You're not about to take me nowhere out the fucking country and then my family will never see me again. I'm good on that.
oh yeah, the sex trade is fucking going crazy right now. That shit is
Yeah, super
astronomical.
crazy.
That shit is like candy right now. They taking snatching women up. Every time I go to
That's
Walmart, I
another
see
thing too for future models out there too. Be careful. Be careful. If somebody tries to offer, you know what I'm saying, like, real quick example, I've had, you know what I'm saying, a company reach out to me before in regards, to modeling some clothes and stuff like that. But it sounded really sketchy. You know what I'm saying? First of all, when they was writing me, the English was really broken. And I always pay attention to that. And it might just be me because grammar and writing was like my strong suit in school. So like when I see some shit that don't look right, especially if it's supposed to be professional. Now, if you just posted stuff on the daily on like your Facebook or whatever, you talk how you talk, whatever. But if you come to me on some professional shit and your English is broken or too many words are misspelled or something just don't seem right, then I'm automatic like that's a red flag. You know what I'm saying? And you have to be careful with that because I've had people offer me opportunities to go places and you know what I'm saying, stuff like that. But then I'm like, okay, well, is there any way I can bring someone with me? But they'll tell me no. But I've also had some people who were legit with what they were doing. Like, yeah, you could bring them with you. However, they will have to pay their own expenses. They will, you know what I'm saying? That's how I could tell the difference between who legit and who's not. Because somebody who's not really legit and they really just want to get you just to get you or
Right.
whatever, they ain't gonna, you know what I'm saying? They ain't gonna want you to bring nobody with you
Right.
because they probably have other intentions. But somebody who's professional and they've been doing this for a long time and they, you know, they trying to make you feel as comfortable as possible. Yeah, you can bring so and so with you, but we're not paying for their flight. We're not paying for, you know, they'll have to get their own room. They have to get their own stuff, type deal. But like, but that I just wanted to put that tip out there because that was something I meant to say earlier for any future models out there. Like, be careful. Just please be careful because there's some weirdos out here.
I'm starting to realize that pussy is very disposable. As soon as men learn that, they'll be a whole lot better. Instead of goddamn wasting their whole life and income on ass, bro. It's more to life besides a piece of ass, bro.
I feel like guys are starting to learn that though.
No, they're
I
not.
mean,
No, no, they're not.
you don't think so?
Fuck no. Fuck
Well,
no.
maybe not these young niggas, not these like real young niggas, probably not.
I'm starting to learn. I just figured this out last night. It took me there. I learned something last. I said,
You didn't figure it out till last night.
I
I
figured
feel
it
like
out.
you figured it out before that. I think
I,
last night was just extra confirmation for you.
it was it was an affirmation upon that. Affirmation. It was affirmation to goddamn realize one thing. I'm not chasing after women, not doing none of that bullshit. I'm not. If she ain't my wife or a woman that I'm heavily involved with, I'm not going out of my way. And this is another thing I realized, guys, and for females too. If she ain't got no car, why in the hell are you talking to her, bro? You shouldn't be just pulling up on her ass. Am I speaking facts or not? Now, let me know if I'm tripping now. Is that right or
I mean,
wrong?
there's been a time when I didn't have a car, but at the same time, you got some women that don't have any ambition at all, and they feel like, you know, they feel like a man is supposed to take care of them. And that's okay because back in the day that's how it was. But the difference between then and now is that I feel like a lot of women feel like every single man that they come across, even if they
Bills.
are just dating around, has to take care of them.
Listen,
But that you're not their responsibility, just like they are not your responsibility, unless y'all have, you know, unless y'all have been in a long-term relationship or are in a long-term relationship and working towards like marriage or something like that. Yeah, but if you just like if this nigga's just smashing you and that's it and that's what it is between y'all, then just let that be that. That's how I feel. That's how I feel about it.
I,
Cause I've been in situations like that before where, you know what I'm saying, me and nigga mess around and shit like that, and that's all it is. And I tell them like, you know, ain't, you know, but I'm really honest too. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't want nothing from you. I just want what I want, and you go about your business.
you
Like
want
you don't.
strictly dickly.
That's it. And then just go about your business, and we don't have to worry about
I
that. I'm not
can't
gonna
do
ask
no
you for
shit
no
like that,
money.
bro. I'm done past that, bro. I got shit going on eternally. I just can't just fuck a woman and just goddamn get kicked out. I can't do that no more.
But see, that's what I'm saying. Like that was when I was younger.
I
You know
can't
what I'm
do it.
saying? Younger and doing stuff like that. But like, you know, you live and you learn. You know what I'm saying? You know what you're willing to put up with, and you know what you're not willing to put up with. That's the whole purpose of dating around when you're younger in the first place. So that way, by the time you get to the age we are now, you like, yeah, I'm done with games.
I'm
I don't got
23,
time
bro,
for this.
so I'm still you're a little
You
bit
still
older
a
than me,
baby.
somewhat. And that's
You
another.
still got some time.
Yeah, yeah, I'm still learning and growing. And you said back in the day, guys would do that. Well, see, back in that day, women knew their roles, and this society and money was different. See, you could buy a house in 1930 for $10,000 or $300. You can't do that shit no
Hmm.
more. Both of y'all got
Hell
to work.
no.
Both of
Yeah,
y'all
that's
got to
true.
work because bills is high,
Hmm.
and we just went through a pandemic, a global pandemic. So if one person lose their job, and if y'all say if y'all got two, three kids, one person working with 2, 3 kids and a wife, he can't support that woman by himself.
True.
Unless he just got some type of big business or whatever. But he working a 9 to 5. No, like he can't support. Y'all need both people working.
That's true.
A woman can't just stay home in the 40s and 50s and just raise the kids, and the man just go off to work and she just take care of the kids and do house stuff or do that. The money's different. It's the money. Inflation fucked that up.
It really did. It really did, because hell, you can barely take care of yourself, and it's just you any damn more from working one job. Like, even single people now, like, have to work, damn near work 2 jobs to stay afloat, to be able to not only take care of their bills, but be able to even have leisure money that they can just, spend on clothes and shoes and stuff that they need, toiletries and stuff like that. Like, you damn near got to have 2 jobs, even one person, just to be able to survive out here these days. It's crazy.
You talking about, say if you got a baby, what? Man, you going crazy, bro. That's why I ain't got no kids. My mom's always
keep it that way. Keep it that way until you ready, for sure. And make sure that whoever you have kids with in the future, she ain't crazy as hell.
I ain't never.
That's all I'm gonna say.
I ain't never having kids.
That's all I'm gonna say about that.
I'm not having no child with no slutting ass hoes out here. And you ain't gonna be raising my kid and you out here sucking and fucking every nigga on the block. And then niggas gonna be like, ew, that's your baby mama? I hate to be that guy. Lord, that's the worst fear. For me to be known to be with a thought who fuck everybody.
Oh, wait a minute, that's your baby mama?
That's the worst shit right there. You that guy, you walk in the room or you went to a store and everybody fuck your girl. That's the worst shit right there, bro. What kind of shit that? I don't want to be that guy. So I'm like,
And look, they all know you with her, so they all looking upside your head when you walk in the door. You already know why they looking at you. Like, that would be the worst.
Like, that is some
that would be the worst.
The simplest shit ever. A guy really think they doing something because a woman been around the block. Like let's go about the Lori Harvey situation. Lori Harvey fucked P. Diddy in the sun. See, that's some trifling ass shit right there, bro. Lord have mercy. Who is hockey?
But look, she just dating around, so she can do whatever she want to do. She ain't got commitments to nobody.
You trying to take up for her because she's a woman.
No, that's not why I'm trying to take up for her, because even if it was a man, I would say the same thing. That's just how I am. If you don't have no commitment, man or woman, if you're not committed to nobody, morals, yeah, I understand all that. I get all of that. I'm not saying go around here slaying every bitch you come across. I'm not saying go out here and give every nigga your cat. That's not what I'm saying. But what I'm saying is, if you don't have no commitments to nobody, you know what I'm saying? You don't have to answer to nobody. Then what's the big deal about dating around? What's the big deal about dating? There's no big deal about it.
She dated the son and her daddy. That's some whole shit right
there. Oh, well, yeah, she did do that.
She did. Slutty shit, bro. That's like...
I was saying, she did do that, though.
That woman is broken. And I'm starting to realize that a lot of these hoes are broken women who've been raped, molested, and have really internal issues inside.
And you know what? For the most part, that's true. You know what I'm saying? And that's why it's important for, you know what I'm saying, for you to get that mental taken care of. That mental health is very important. Very, very important to keep intact.
And then the worst thing I see, niggas take pictures with these hoes. Lord have mercy. What the fuck are you doing, dummy? She done fucked everybody. Why are you taking pictures with her? You letting it be known you with a hoe,
And I was going to say, maybe in their defense, it might be one of those situations to where, you know what I'm saying, she could be one of them females who just always feel like she got to take pictures. And who's to say that them motherfuckers really actually even want the shit posted? But like, once it's up there, it's up there.
That's another thing. You would never catch me with a picture with a female on my on no social media. What the fuck I'm gonna take a picture with you for? I ain't trying to save this moment. Bitch, you over here for sucking dick. You over here to suck some dick, bro. You over here to hide on some dick. You over here to get this hard dick and bubble.
Bitch, I ain't trying to save this moment.
I'm trying to save no moment.
I'm done with you, Jay Reed.
Hey, all I can offer you is hard dick and bubble gum. That's all I'm giving you. Like, I'll give you hard dick and 2 McDoubles. That's all you would get from me.
2 McDoubles down. What if she wants some fries?
You can't get that, bro. Because you can't get it somewhere else. I don't even, bro. I might get a bit of 4 for 4. That's the only thing I might get if I hit. But if I haven't got any sex from you, you're not getting anything from me. Nothing. Nothing.
I mean, I can understand that though. I understand that. I do. I really do. Cause I've had that conversation with my brother before. Like, this bitch ain't doing nothing for you. I mean, cause I've had to get on my brother before about that. Like, you know what I'm saying? This girl played him. You know what I'm saying? Like super played him.
How she playing?
And he was helping her. Like she would tell him, and she was talking to him for like he felt like they was talking for her. They was talking for a minute, but shit just started to unravel. Like one week she would tell him that she needed help with like a car, like her car payment or something like that. And then my brother would be kind of like, I ain't really the one driving this bitch, but you know what I'm saying? I've been dealing with you for almost a year, so whatever, cool, I'll help you a little bit. But then like he ended up finding out one day that this female was like the money that he had sent her, she was out to eat with a whole nother fucking nigga. And the only reason why he found that out is because of a mutual friend of theirs had ended up telling him. And I tried to tell him, you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, you got to let people find out for themselves. But I had to let him know, like, no, man, you don't quit giving these hoes all your goddamn money.
Hey,
like,
your
you
brother,
worked for that.
he need to put a big S on his forehead. Simp.
Oh, that shit dead. I was gonna say that shit dead. It has only ever happened to him one
It
time,
ain't happened to
and
me.
that's all.
Nothing.
That's all it takes for him. One time. It take one time for my brother, and after that, he be like, "Yeah, I'm good."
Oh,
Like it just take that one time. So he learned his lesson. So that's good. That's good. I'm glad he learned his lesson. Hey, Gemini.
I'm glad he learned his lesson from that, from taking that major L. That was the
Yeah, he
biggest
did.
L. That's probably the biggest L of the century right there. That's why I don't buy. Like, I was in a relationship. I bought her stuff, and I said, you know what? You can keep them bags and all that shit. You know what? Keep that shit, because I don't want it. What the fuck I'm gonna do with it? Keep that shit. That was for you. But pay a car note and pay a bill, and we ain't even in a relationship. Oh hell no. Shit. Better find a motherfucker.
See, I'm pretty sure my brother felt like they was in a relationship because they used to do shit like what couples do. But he, you know what I'm saying, he was back and forth between Mobile and Selma when he was living there at the time. So he was going back and forth because he was working all the time. And, it just turned out that she had other fucking plans. So, sometimes you live and you learn. That's all that makes that's all that matters. But the most important thing is, are you going to keep repeating those same patterns once you have gotten the answers that you were looking for,
I
or
learned
not even necessarily that you were looking for, but that ended up coming out? Are you gonna keep doing the same shit?
these hoes think this is a business. I'm in it for the love. I ain't in it for no business. I'm not. It ain't worth it, bro. Like that shit terrible, bro. And another thing is, I realized they're only fucking with women. Now a lot of females not fucking for men for money. That's another thing I picked up. They fucking men with clout. Because a female will fuck a broke man. But if she think he got it,
You know what? That's true. That's true.
but clout don't pay
That's
bills
true.
though. Clout don't pay bills.
That's true too. That's
Clout,
true too.
for everybody watching this, clout do not pay bills. They was like, I remember some shit. They was fucking Melvin. Do you know who that is?
Melvin?
The guy who was saying D's nuts. Women was fucking this man. He's half fucking retarded. And women was fucking him. I said, that's right here, bro. I said, the streets are done right now, bro. The streets is done. Like,
I ain't never know that's what his damn name was.
yeah, his name Melvin. Ugly ass Melvin. And women was fucking him and he half retarded. This is what I'm talking about. Women will fuck anything with clout. You don't even got to have money. They will fuck a man just to say I fucked him and get on
Well, first of
interviews
all, he
and do
couldn't have
this
got
shit.
my draws just off the fact that his goddamn name is Melvin. I'm just gonna be honest with you.
You feel like you entitled because you suck some dick. And then they talk about, this is another thing.
I'm done with you, Jerry.
This is another thing right here. Females who pose talking about they want to go on dates and they want the man to spend his money on them. This is what they want. This is what I find out. But I'm pick up so much shit. They want a man to do all those things. Take them on these lavish dates, wine and dine them. They gonna give him a kiss on the forehead. As soon as he pull out the parking lot, she gonna call.
Yep, I was gonna say doop 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 doop.
She gonna call silly
what you
Dick
doing?
Willie. She gonna call.
What you doing tonight? You gonna come over or what? Can I come through? Can I slide?
That's why I don't pay for women. That's why I haven't been on a date. I've been on a date about 5 years, bro. for that exact reason. For that exact reason. Nothing. Because these hoes are out to set niggas up with that shit. I'm not falling for the trap, bro. This is nothing but a trap. It's a game. Like,
I'm glad you smart and you wised up.
of course, you probably done that
But
before, haven't you?
also know that, you know what I'm saying, there's still a few good gems out there. You just gotta sift through them. And I don't
Nah,
even mean like, okay, like, yeah, you good, you go. I ain't even talking about that. But there's still some gems out there. It ain't that many of us, but
nah,
there's
ain't
still
that
some
many.
gems out
It ain't that many. The pickies are slim. The pickies are slim. There's little to none.
there. Well, you gotta think about this. Like, you in South Carolina, right?
That's right. That's absolutely correct.
Okay. There's millions of women
Oh, I know
all
that.
over the damn place.
Oh yeah,
I highly doubt that you probably gonna even end up being married to someone from your hometown.
probably not.
I bet you ain't even gonna end up with nobody in a long-term relationship that's from South Carolina.
Probably not though. Where these hoes are set up out here, I don't know if I'm gonna be married at all.
That's what I'm saying. You probably won't even end up with nobody from South Carolina. You probably gonna end up with somebody. They may live there, but they probably ain't even gonna be from there. You know
Have
what
you,
I'm saying?
right? Have you done what I just said though? Went on a date and then called the other guy as soon as he pull out the parking lot.
Have I ever done that?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've done that when I was younger. I have.
Mm-mm-mm.
I
Now,
ain't gonna lie. That's
now,
why I know. That's how I know that everything you're saying is facts. Because you know what I'm saying. I mean, yeah, I done put niggas in a trick bag before too. Like, and I had niggas put me in a trick bag. You know what I'm saying? So like, I completely understand all of that, and that's why I know what I'm gonna tolerate now, and I know what I'm not gonna tolerate. You know what I'm saying?
oh no, no, no! You ain't about to get that warm belly of food and get some dick later that night. Get a
Whoa,
warm,
potato. Let me get that. Let me get that twice baked potato, please, with everything on it.
want that warm belly and that liquor. All you might get out of me is some tea. So your stomach gonna be growling and shit.
See?
You'll get some sweet tea from McDonald's.
Oh yeah, she'll have some sweet tea, please.
We'll get water and some sweet tea. We'll go out and get some sweet tea. But whoever gonna fuck you that night, he got to buy you the food. Cause I ain't gonna do it. I I can't I ain't going outside no more. But what are the red flags in relationships though you feel like?
Um, you talking about like overall or to me?
Both?
Well, that can be like a plethora of things when you are putting it out there
Give
as
me
far
five
as
to ten.
like you said give you five,
Give me 5 to 10.
5 to 10. Well, I can only speak for
That's
a
fine.
personal place. Okay, but like I'll give you an example of this one guy that I had started talking to. This was probably like 6 years ago. I want to say it was like 6 years ago. Um, Started off like it was like he was a really sweet guy. You know what I'm saying? Not even just sweet, but he had some, you know, a bit of mysteriousness to him. He was real nice, real cool, you know. Um, the red flags that I started to see probably about 3 months into us talking, maybe about 3 or 4 months, was he used to ghost. He used to ghost me a lot. Um, and at first I used to be like, okay, well, I know he works, you know what I'm saying, stuff like that. But like it went from ghosting like for a whole day to like I wouldn't hear anything from him for probably like maybe like 2 weeks, just nothing.
If you're
Like
in a relationship with another woman, that's what that is.
that's what I figured it was. You know
If
what I'm
he
saying?
calling
So that
you,
was a red flag. I didn't really pay it much attention in the very beginning, but the more we started to talk, the more we started to hang out, the more we started to bond, I started to see it more. I started to recognize it more. Because, you know, in the beginning, I don't really care if you don't call me like that. You know what I'm saying? I don't really care because I'm not about to be blowing your phone up. You know what I'm saying? Or nothing like that. But you know, so even if you ghost me or if I ghost you for a day or something like that, okay, whatever. You probably had a long day that day. You probably just needed to relax. But 2 fucking weeks and I don't hear nothing from you, no text, no call or nothing. And then when I end up talking to you again, you just act like everything is just okay. Like, oh, hey, you know, what's going on? Trying to see what you got going on today. But I'm like, well, where was you at? And you don't really give me an answer type deal. So for me, like ghosting is a red flag because you never know what the hell that person might have going on. Like, they could have a whole different other life outside of you. You know what I'm saying? And I've had that happen to me before. Another red flag for me is somebody who talk about themselves too damn much.
Oh, she did that
I
shit a
don't like,
lot too yesterday too. I
yeah, I
realized
don't like
that
for
bitch did
nobody to
that
talk
shit a
about
lot. That
themselves too
dirty ass
much.
hoe. She did that shit a lot
Good
too.
or bad, good or bad. Like I feel like it should be an even playing field. You know what I'm saying? Like if you gonna just brag about yourself and your accomplishments and your accolades and all that shit all the time, where's the room for me to tell you anything about my goddamn self? Where's the room for us to really actually, you know what I'm saying, have a real conversation if every time when we talking about something, it always reverts back to you?
I gotta say something too about that. Because people are so self-absorbed, and I feel like with social media, people have been social distancing before this. And with
Yeah,
that texting and all the social media apps, fucked up. People don't know how to talk. That's what I'm starting to
that's
realize. People
true.
don't know how to talk. They don't know how to talk no more. People don't know how to talk. They
They
don't know how
don't.
to
They
have
don't know how to hold
conversation.
conversations anymore. That was another thing too that I was that I had a conversation about a few weeks ago was like I'm one of those type of people who like to live in the moment. You know what I'm saying? So like I have my phone, like even like with my model page and stuff like that, I don't really share a lot of selfies and stuff on there. You know what I'm saying? I need to get better at that because, you know, I do model and stuff, but I'm the type of person who lives in the moment. I don't feel like I have to have my phone out all the time. I don't feel like it has to be right here all the time. I don't feel like it got to be in my hand all the time. So there's some times where I may even forget to document some shit that I wanted people to see because I'm so used to being like I'm an introverted extrovert. You know what I'm saying? I like to be around people. I like to be in the midst of things and stuff like that. But I also value my personal space and I value, you know what I'm saying, my privacy. And, you know, I'm very particular about what, you know, which parts of me I want people to see. You know what I'm saying? I think that's where the mysteriousness in me comes from because you know, yeah, I'll put things out there for y'all to see, but you know, even like when people come to try to add my Facebook, I don't really like everybody adding my Facebook. I consider my Facebook like my bedroom. You know what I'm saying? So I don't want everybody in that. You know what I'm saying? My Instagram, that's a different story. But Facebook, that's like the personal me. Like people who know me, you know, be on that. Like it's weird. Like I know it sounds weird the way I'm explaining it, but that's just how I've always been. You know what I'm saying? Like I never really been the type of person who feel like I got to talk about myself all the time. I don't really even really
People
like talking about
people
myself.
are so lovers of themselves nowadays, bro. That shit was so terrible. I was like, oh god, people love themselves so man much, bro. Like they
And
can't.
there's nothing wrong with loving
Yeah,
yourself.
yeah, yeah. I
So
understand, but to a
full
certain extent.
disclosure for people that are watching, that's not what we are saying. We're not saying don't love yourself. Of course we want you to love yourself, but it's another thing when you are overly excessive about it to people, when you are constantly talking about yourself.
Oh,
That's when it goes to a whole different like now you practically a narcissist. You know what
bro,
I'm saying? Like
I experienced
and
that. Like,
I done been with a narcissistic motherfucker before, and that was the worst relationship of my entire life. It was the absolute worst.
yeah, like I also realized, like, yeah, that's fucked up thing. You know, somebody always talking about themselves and never give you the benefit, or you always got to dumb yourself down. That ain't the person for you. Okay, that's two. Like, give us a couple more.
Um, not having a sense of humor.
You
And I say that because I like, you know what I'm saying? There are certain type of things that I like to like certain type of shows, movies, you know, stuff that I like to watch, stuff that I like to listen to. And, you know, I've actually been in a relationship with somebody before who didn't like any of the music that I listened to because I guess he felt like it was influencing me in some type of way. And it was just weird because I'm like, bro, it's just a song. You know what I'm saying? Or like certain shows that I may have liked to watch, like I may have wanted to watch it with him, but he just like, and that's okay. You can have your own preference and shit like that. That's not what I'm saying. But it's like, don't make me feel like I have to dislike something because you dislike it, or don't make me feel like I have to like something just because you like it. That's what makes us different in the first fucking place. So I can't necessarily say sense of humor. I guess somebody who doesn't allow me room to be me. That's a red flag. If you don't allow that room enough for me to be who I am and who I was. You know what I'm saying? Like to be my personality, and my personality is what drew you to me in the first place. But don't get with me thinking that you about to change me. And I'm not even talking about like compromising type shit. I'm talking about you trying to change me. Like you trying to change every damn thing that represents who I am. Like that's a no-go.
I'm
That is
glad
an absolute no-go.
I'm glad you brought that up about changing. I ain't changing no goddamn hoes. I ain't trying to be captain hoes. And when I was about 20, 19, 18, 21, 22, going on 24 now in June, I'm starting to realize something. Women don't like nice guys. Women love ass whip McGee. They like guys that knock them upside their fucking head and cheat on them left and right. So you
You would
expect?
think so.
Oh, I know
You
so.
would
Huh?
definitely. I was like, I can definitely, I can agree with that.
But
I
you
was trying to, I was trying to go against it, but still be on the same
no, you
end
can't.
of the
Because
fence. But at
everything
the
I'm
same
saying,
time, it's like I understand.
this is one thing for sure though. Everything that come out of my mouth since we've been on here was facts. We laughing and all, but everything I'm saying is true, y'all.
I
Like
mean, yeah, it is. That's why it's making me laugh because it's true. It's making me laugh because it's true. Like,
I
shit
want
is true. I
everybody
mean,
to
I can't
realize
even
this.
argue with it.
We giving out free game for y'all. For everybody who gonna watch this on my channel, my YouTube channel. This is free game. We being serious about this. We laughing, but it's serious. So
Yeah.
I realized something. I used to be like, when I was in high school or, 20, early 21, 22, I was like, man, maybe I can help change a woman. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, maybe she, you know what I'm saying? I was trying to like, goddamn, listen to all her problems, look out for her, give women rides to work. I said, man, fuck that shit. I said, man, bitches can kick rocks. Them bitches better, bitch, you better kill your goddamn self for all that bullshit. Bitch, you better hang yourself with a rope. You need to get that. You need to get that fucking bag, that bullshit ass Steve Madden bag, that thing, and get on the goddamn somewhere and put that shit around your neck like a noose and just get on the goddamn
Just
steering
let it go. Just let
and
it
just
go.
let yourself hang because you out your goddamn mind. If I'm gonna go out my way for you and you out here fucking everybody in town but me. Oh no.
Oh well, that's a different situation, bro. Like, nah, you don't. Nah.
I
Mm-mm.
don't, and that's another thing. I don't
Mm-mm.
listen to women problems like that. Do I don't ask women about their players issues, especially if I ain't involved with you. Like I don't want to know about none of that shit. See what happened when
That's
you
because sometimes in some circumstances, they could very well be lying,
exactly.
just to
I
see
ain't
what they
falling.
can get up out your ass.
I ain't trying to fall for that pity party. A lot of women try to pull that sympathy card. It don't work on me, because me personally, I feel like I'm a sociopath. I think I'm a little bit of a sociopath because when you start getting emotional with me, I'm just gonna sit there and laugh, or probably gonna just not say a damn thing. That shit don't work with me. Them little bit of tears or that bullshit. You look at me like I don't know how I'm gonna make this month rent or how I'm gonna get my car fixed. And she look at me like that. I remember a
She
cousin
give you
looked at me.
that
She was
look.
like, how am I gonna make it? Like, oh, I'm gonna give you an example right now. I'm sorry. Hold on. I'm gonna let you finish, and I'm gonna talk about my thing. But yeah, like you can't change no female. Give us another example.
Okay, so that was what, 3, or was that 4?
That's four. Give us another one.
Okay. Um, let's see. I feel like another red flag for me would be, another red flag would be a dude that is too overly aggressive. Like,
Women like that though.
I don't. I don't mind you having that aggressiveness to you. You know what I'm saying? Because I like that. But I'm talking about like you just overly aggressive for no fucking reason. Like,
Give me an example. Give me an instance for you. That's something you
okay,
experienced.
like my ex, for example, he was extremely jealous. Like he had a really bad jealous streak and he was really insecure. So like when it came to, you know what I'm saying, like even if we was at a store or something, a guy hold a door open for me or some shit like that. Just being a gentleman. You know what I'm saying? This man probably don't even want nothing to do with me. He just seen a woman and he was, he walked out of the door. It was about to close. So I'm gonna hold it open for her type shit. But this motherfucker wanted to be, why you holding the door open for my woman? Type shit. Like, why? You know what I'm saying? In a sense, to me, that's kind of embarrassing because, it's just like, what's the point of all of that? If you, I feel like when you exhibit those type of behaviors in a relationship, it's because you don't really have trust for yourself, trust in yourself or trust in that person. And when I say trust in yourself, what I mean by that is you don't trust what you are already bringing to the relationship. You don't trust what you putting into the relationship to even feel like, okay, if this nigga hold the door open for her, or if this nigga say she looks nice, you don't trust yourself enough to be like, okay, hey, look, I'm giving her everything that she needs. So even if somebody do or say some shit like that, I can trust that she gonna be okay because I know what I'm doing for her, or vice versa. I know what I'm doing for him. I know, how I'm treating this person. I know, what I'm putting into it. So I'm okay with that. So like that over excessive jealousness and aggression and shit like that, that's a big turn off to me. I don't like that because I don't ever want to get in a relationship with somebody and feel like they have to stop being who they are, or stop being a gentleman just because I'm insecure as fuck and I'm like, why you hold the door with that bitch? Like, what? That make me proud. Like, okay, my man is a gentleman. You know what I'm saying? Like that type of shit make me proud. I don't like that. I don't like that over aggressive, that excessive jealousy type shit. Like those are big red flags for me.
Right.
I don't like that. It bothers me because you just already know it's gonna be hell and high water in that relationship. Like once you get those red flags, it's best to just go ahead and turn the other cheek because you already kind of sort of getting the insight of what the hell it's gonna be like with this person.
That's fact. That's fact. And if a guy is trying to control you, if he can't control himself, he's gonna try to control you. So,
Yep.
and this is another thing. Women, I be seeing women get shot and gunned down, and they get the families killed. And you know what? I feel sorry for them. Nah, I'm not gonna lie. That's some sucker shit by these guys, these boyfriends, or whatever. But something be telling me, I think they already knew these motherfuckers was crazy from the get go.
You did. You
He
did.
told you he was crazy
My
when you was
ex,
at Denny's
my ex was fucking crazy, and I seen red flags, but
because
they weren't
I
as
guess the
bad
dick game
until
was
we
that
actually
good.
got in the relationship, and then that's when everything was like 1,000% amplified. You know what I'm saying? And then like after everything was over with, I was just like really thinking about like the first few times that like we talked, the first few times we hung out, like what the first few months was like, and I'm like, bruh, those were red flags that was literally right there in my face. Why didn't I see that shit at that time? And I feel like it wasn't that you don't see it at that time. You just want to ignore it because you like, okay, well, I really like this person.
No, no,
I
no.
really
Don't
like
not.
their energy.
Mm-mm. Don't do it. If you see red
Yeah.
flags, run. Next time I'm not even put myself in this situation because I ain't going over there. But if I would have knew what I knew now, I would have ran, got my shoes and run from the bullshit. But you know what I'm starting to
I would
realize
have
too?
been gone.
Why do you feel like females like thugs and gangbangers and shit? Because this is like a little trend going on right now. This is like a little trend, a little fad.
I don't know. I can't really say because I ain't never really been one like that. So I can't really say for real. I can't really speak on that. I can't really give you an answer to that. I feel like they do it because it's trendy. That's what I think.
They love drug dealers and scammers. Women don't want
I
no
feel
man that
like
work no
it's
9 to
trendy
5.
though. It's trendy. It's trendy to them. So like a lot of shit that people do these days is not they. I don't really feel like a lot of shit that people do now is shit that they do because it's something that they genuinely want to do. I think they just doing this shit because it's a trend.
They can't
They
think
just
for
following the
themselves.
wave. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They sheeple. They just following the wave. Whatever anybody else likes, what everybody like everybody, like all these females now talking about these motherfucking Birkin bags. Like, bitch, y'all didn't even know what a Birkin bag was
They can't even spell it.
before. That's what I'm saying. Like, did y'all even know what a Birkin bag was? Because I'm
You
gonna
work
be
at
real with you.
Waffle
I didn't
House.
know what a goddamn Birkin bag
You work
was.
at Waffle House. You flip
But that's
pan,
what
flip waffles,
facts.
and you flip omelets. Stop
I'm
it.
like, you want a Birkin bag, bitch? I want some land. That's what I want.
Man, these
I don't
mother
want a Birkin bag. Give me some land so I can cultivate that land and put me a
man,
house on that damn land. Fuck the Birkin bag.
you selling
That's how you know it's a trendy thing. You know what I'm saying? It's just they just go by the wave.
Birkin bags. The new thing is they don't want no man that working on his job. They need that money fast. Somebody need that shit fast. Need it fast. What the fuck can you do? When females say they need these stuff, I'll be asking them, what do you do? What do you bring to the table, bro? What do you do? This the shit right here, bro. I'm at the point right now. I don't want no young female. A lot of these young girls smell like pee anyways. They don't. I don't think they washing their hands.
You old pissy bitch.
I don't think a lot of these females washing their ass properly, or I don't think they got
Listen, ladies, wash your ass and your cat so you won't be walking around here smelling like urine. All
I,
right?
I don't know if they got something like, because Dove can't hide antibiotics, though. Dove can't hide STDs. Dove can't hide that shit. So you need to go to the gynecologist, the doctor, or you need to see some damn body. Because some of y'all smell stink, bro. I want a woman that just want a
That
man.
is not the first time, the second time, or the third time I have heard that shit. That is so funny. And I've heard it each time from a guy. Like, guys always say, like, older guys that be talking about younger women, they always say that, like, these little young bitches be smelling like piss anyway.
They
So
be
I'm like,
smelling
damn,
like,
y'all really walking around here smelling like pee?
the motherfuckers don't smell like piss. They smell like urine. Nah, piss is for like kids.
What Steve Harvey said, he said it's different levels of pee. Did you ever see that?
Yeah, like, piss is what you do when you a kid.
Yeah.
Pee-pee is what little toddlers do. That's pee-pee. Piss is when your ass is goddamn in your teens. But when your ass get grown, that is urine. When
urine.
That shit hot.
That shit have me rolling.
When that shit is hot, because when it's urine, you drink, you got different stuff. You got medicine, you got Hennessy, you got tequila, you know what
Black
I'm saying?
and mild.
You know what I'm saying? You got antibiotics, you got goddamn what the shit called? Penicillin in that shit. It got all that
penicillin.
We got penicillin and shit and antibiotics. So that shit goddamn smells stink. So y'all need to wash y'all ass, man. Y'all need to do something, bro. Smelling like old fucking chips and shit, man. Smelling like a boy's locker room and shit. Walking around, man. Smelling like, all females do is smell like damn bullshit weed. That's all they smell like. They don't wash their ass no more. But this shit is very unattractive, bro. Like, I don't know. Like, do you feel like the music?
Tell them how you really feel, Jay Reed.
Do you feel like the music is influencing these people?
I do. I used to be one of those people who was like, I don't really think that, because I I used to say that all the time, like, quit blaming it on the music, everybody on person. But the older I've gotten and the more that I really look at the shit that's going on, yeah, definitely. Music is a big influence. It's a big influence, really big.
I feel like if more females talking about they want guys that go to college and work 9 to 5, and they want honest guys that go to church, women will be on to that shit. They be like, damn, my favorite artist Megan Thee Stallion talking about that shit, so this shit must be popping. But if they talking about popping pussy and selling ass like the city girl, talking about they like when a nigga put the...
First of all, city girls, let me just be for real with you. I don't really listen to their music like that, because once again, I told you, like, I'm real big about grammar and stuff like that. Okay. I understand it's just a song. But when you listen to the shit they be saying, they are illiterate as fuck. Okay?
Period.
That song flued out. First of all, motherfucker.
Flew. Oh my God.
Flued ain't a goddamn word. Okay? Flown is the past tense for fly or flew, but not flued. What the fuck is flued? I can't even listen to that damn song because just the title itself just got me feeling like I don't have no brain cells left. I can't listen to their music. I can't listen to it. Now, there's other artists out here, saying, like you said, the Cardi B, the Megan Thee Stallion, and all that shit. I don't mind listening to their stuff because at least some of it makes a little bit of sense. City girls, none of their shit makes sense. Like, even the way that they put their words together, they just sound so illiterate, and it bothers me. It bothers me. I can't stand it. You could be a female rapper, talk about your pussy all day long, whatever. But don't be illiterate with the shit. Like, if you really listen, I don't know if you really actually listen to some of the shit they say, but now that I brought this to your attention, the next time you listen to one of their songs, just listen. You're going to be like, what the fuck is they talking about? This shit don't make no sense. Y'all pronouncing words all wrong and shit. Like, come on. Like, what is going on here? I can't listen to their music.
Oh, yeah. They're fucking trash. And you hear about them popping pussy and busting it wide open. Like, it's just like,
I mean, I feel like, look, I'm gonna be the first one to tell you, I don't mind throwing my ass in a circle. You know what I'm saying? I put it on, I'm gonna pop my ass too. I don't have no problem with that. But it is really irritating and annoying when every new female artist that becomes mainstream, that is all they're talking about. Especially when it comes to the black female artists and stuff like that. Like, we probably won't see no more Lauryn Hills and Erykah Badu's in quite some time. I feel like the closest that we have to that right now is probably Janae Aiko and fucking what's her damn name?
Her?
Ari Lennox.
I don't even like Ari like that.
I love her. You don't like Ari Lennox?
She just don't hit me. Her music don't hit to me.
But you probably only been listening to the mainstream stuff. Do you actually listen to her? Because she actually is fire.
I gotta check
You
her out.
sleep
So maybe I gotta give
she
it.
fire for real.
I gotta check her out. I like her though. Her nice. I don't like Janae Aiko, but I do like her music. Her is very good.
Oh yeah, her too. She's a wonderful artist. Wonderful artist.
Ella May got a song called "Not the Last Love Song." I do like that song.
That one is fire too. And she a dope artist too.
She cool. She alright. She straight.
I like her. I think she makes some pretty good music. I like Ari better than her, and I like her better than her too. But she makes some pretty good music though.
I just feel like I'm tired of seeing girls twerk now. Every time I see a girl twerk, I block their ass on Snapchat, bro. I'm just so sick and tired of seeing that shit. I'm like, bro, do a different dance. Do the robot. Break dance. Do the worm.
He said, let me see the shit that I know y'all ain't doing.
Do the robot.
Surprise me.
Pull out the cardboard box and break dance. Do the lean with it, rock with it or something. You know what I'm saying? Do something else. Do the electric slide.
Not the lean with it, rock with it. I hope she ain't still doing the lean with it, rock with it.
Do the Cupid shuffle. But please stop twerking. I'm trying to figure out why are they doing this, because everybody is not a talent no more. Before it was cool, it was trending 8, 9 years ago, 5 or 6 years ago. It was nice seeing women do that, but I'm tired of it. It's just obsessive. Women twerking every chance they get. And I'm like, what are y'all doing? What are y'all proving by doing this? I'm trying to figure out.
It's like an obsession.
It's like
they need to go to intervention. It's twerk intervention.
Like y'all stopping at red lights to hop out the car and twerk. I'm like,
oh, I've seen shit like that before. Yeah.
I'm trying to figure out, what are you doing? Are you doing that to get attention? I feel like.
I was gonna say, I feel like at that point in time, you're doing it to go viral. Like you trying to go viral or something like that. Because what other reason would you possibly have? Especially if you got your phone out. Now, if you don't have your phone out and you're doing it, okay, whatever. It might just be for fun. But
no,
let's just be honest. Everybody wants to go viral now, so people would do damn near whatever to go viral. They'll do whatever now. You know what I'm saying? It don't matter what it is.
Somebody just died trying to take a selfie last week, man. Trying to take a damn selfie in the mountain and died.
In South Carolina?
No, this somewhere in the foreign country.
Oh. Yeah, I done seen people do stupid shit like that. Like, I done heard stories about people doing stupid shit like that.
I'm tired of seeing females in the club on Saturday night twerking and slapping their girl ass. I'm tired of seeing them slapping their girlfriend's ass. Please stop doing that shit. It is whack, bro. Like, I block your ass when I see that shit. That shit is pointless to me. Like, you in the club tapping her ass, like patting her on the ass. Or this is what they do.
She hyping her up.
I'm sick of seeing it.
What's wrong with girlfriends hyping their girlfriends up?
I'm tired of seeing it. Do a different dance. Do the electric slide. Hell, do something different.
Put it on. I bet they'll do it.
Put it on. Play the limbo game or something, and I'll watch that.
But at the end of the day, twerking will still be somewhere up in there.
I'm so tired of, if you doing that, I'm blocking you on Instagram or anything. I'm just sick of seeing that shit. And there's another thing. When y'all got that dress on, I don't know if y'all are psychic or y'all got a third eye in the back of your head, because when y'all feel like that dress and that skirt about to come up, y'all instantly pull that motherfucker down. It's like a motherfucker.
Well, I mean, you'll be able to feel it. You can feel what is riding up on you.
You might as well show your whole ass. That's basically what you're doing.
Not really. Not really.
That's basically what you're doing, though. But do you feel like more females want attention than respect?
I honestly feel like if somebody want to shake their ass, they should be allowed to shake their ass. And I don't feel like they should be automatically labeled as, you know what I'm saying, some trick ass hoe or something like that. Cause you know what I'm saying, there's people who like to do stuff like that, but they could be in a whole committed fucking relationship. You know what I'm saying?
Why are you shaking your ass if you're in a relationship?
But that's the thing though. Remember when I was telling you what I said earlier? What I said earlier was what it was like one of my pet peeves. Don't try to come in here and change me. Like, I'm not saying I'm about to go around here and just show my cat to every fucking body. But if you know, like, say for instance, if I dance and you know that that's what I love to do, you know what I'm saying? And I dance all the time. I've always been this way. Like, it's what makes me happy. Dancing. I love to dance. You know what I'm saying? I like people to see me dance. Then I don't feel like because I'm shaking my ass, even if I'm at a club and don't even got my phone out. You know what I'm saying? It's just people around. I don't feel like because I'm in there shaking my ass that I should be that, you know what I'm saying? Like, I should not be that I should be looked at like, oh, I bet she probably get her ass to every fucking body, or you know what I'm saying? Like, or nor do I feel like that's an invitation for, you know what I'm saying, a dude to feel like they can come and try to put his goddamn fingers in my vagina or some shit like that. Like, at the end of the day, this is my body. I do what I want with it. That doesn't necessarily mean that I'm giving it to everybody just because you may see a certain thing. Like, even like with some of my modeling photos and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure there are some people who see a lot of the work that I do, and they probably think, you know what I'm saying, oh, I bet money she probably be throwing it, you know what I'm saying, shit like that. But you couldn't be so much far off from the truth. Sometimes looks can be completely deceiving. You may think that something is this way, but then when you really get to know that individual, it'd be a completely different thing, and you just be like, oh, okay, so maybe this is just a facade they putting on. Maybe this is just, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't feel like you should automatically be able to classify every single woman who does something like that to be like these hoish ass fucking, like, it's not like that all the time. Just like I don't think that, you know what I'm saying, every guy who gives me a compliment or who has something to say about my body or something like that, I'm not going to automatically assume that they are all creeps, because they're not. You know what I'm saying? You know, it's wrong to put you in that box like that. And that's what I try my best not to do, because I don't want nobody doing that shit to me.
I feel like this. Women gotta also
I
realize
feel
this.
like you can't really say that.
The world is double standard. I don't agree with it, but
Yeah, it's definitely a double standard. I can
Well,
agree with that
I'm not saying
wholeheartedly.
this right here. Women, if you're gonna be hoes and sluts, hey, have at it. I don't condone it, but you got to realize to deal with the consequences of it. You can't be talking about, oh, men do it. That doesn't make it right. I don't get what nobody. I don't think nobody should do it, but that doesn't make it right. You gotta. This is another thing. They want to be able to do that, but they don't want to deal with the repercussions behind it. You got to be able to deal with it. You see, if you're gonna go down this path, you got to realize to deal with this bumpy road that you got ahead of you and all the pitfalls or whatever that happen. Because you signed up for this. You decided to do this, so you got to be ready to deal with all that shit. So you can't
That's
be like,
true.
well, why they coming at me like that? You presenting it like that. That's how I feel. You see what I'm saying? But
I understand where you're coming from too, but I guess I just, you know what I'm saying, I always try to see things from more than just my own perspective, especially because I know what I do. You know what I'm saying? So like, and I know how untrue that some things that have been said about me are. So that's why I try to be as understanding about, everybody's situation. Because, like I was telling you earlier, like I've had people misjudge me, think that I'm like this snobbish ass person, but I'm not a snob at all. I don't even carry myself like that. So, I just feel like you can't really say that based off of things that you just see, because a lot of times people just be putting on shows any fucking ways, especially for social media. People just put on fronts just to see who's actually watching.
that's facts. Have you had any like how was dating for you during the pandemic? Like was you kind of cautious or
I didn't date during the pandemic because I'm already in a relationship, so I didn't feel like I had to date anybody.
okay serious
So I was
relationship?
comfortable. So I was comfortable during the pandemic.
You was serious in a serious relationship or you just single?
Yeah, serious enough.
I don't like how you answer that question right there.
Because I feel like now you're trying to fish. Now you're trying to get in my business.
Well, okay. What's your thoughts on people like dating during the pandemic, trying to meet new people in the global pandemic?
I think it's dumb. Like, if you are going to, like, video chat, whatever, cool. But, like, actually meeting up with people like that during this whole situation, like, I think it's kind of dumb. I think it's kind of dumb. I don't really see what the purpose. I feel like if anybody does any type of dating during this time, it's really just to pass the time. You know what I'm saying? It's not really meant to be nothing serious. It's just to pass the time because people bored. People ain't got shit else to do. You know what I'm saying? So you probably got some people that's entertaining motherfuckers they would never entertain. they would never have entertained before. They just doing it now because they ain't got shit else to do. You know what I'm saying? They bored. Ain't nothing going on. So I guess I'll talk to this motherfucker. That's what I think. That's my opinion though. I can only speak from my perspective.
Was you like depressed a lot, or when it first kicked off?
No, I wasn't. It kind of brought me down at some points because when I was like real heavy and doing my YouTube channel, I had a lot of shit planned that I was going to tackle. But to be honest, it really just reignited that damn creative energy that I have. And you know what I'm saying? It kind of got stale at one point in time, but you know what I'm saying? It was actually, I was fine. I'm gonna be honest with you. I was fine. And I was working so fucking much anyway. So I needed that break. I appreciated that break big time, heavily.
How would you feel about the next shutdown? I heard they was going to do a shutdown for 90 days. That's the rumor out. Like, are you
And
prepared
now
to?
is this I feel like I've heard that too, but what I'm trying to understand is it going to be a global shutdown like it was last time? Or are they going to only shut down certain states? As, you know what I'm saying? Certain, you know what I'm saying? Is it going to be global like it was last time? Or is it just going to be the United States? Like what is it going to be?
Was y'all abiding by like the quote unquote curfew, or people getting snatched up going to jail? Like,
We had a curfew here too, but I mean, you know, you still got people who ain't going to listen. I don't necessarily know if they went to jail or not, but we did have a curfew here. But that was like when the pandemic like first started for real. We haven't really had any of that in quite some time, to be honest. That's why when I hear that they're going to shut it down again, I always be wondering if Alabama is going to be one of the places they shut down. Because the last few times it was in the talks, we were not included in that. Like we didn't have no curfews or nothing like that. So that's why I was wondering, like, if it's going to be global again or state by state, country by country, like, what is it? But either way, to answer your question, I'm gonna be just fine. I'm just gonna use that time to come up with more creative ideas for photo shoots that I want to do and photo shoots that I want to shoot of other people. Like that's what I'm gonna be using with that time, and getting my ass back on the bandwagon with my YouTube. So like I try to find creative ways to stay busy instead of acting like my mind is just leaving me because I just cannot go outside. I don't even really like going out like that anyways. Like I go out, I have fun and stuff, but I honestly am a homebody for real. I would much rather be at home.
yeah, a lot of people was like being suicide
I was
ideation.
hearing that. I'm just like, bro, y'all is so fucking extra. Like, chill out.
Some people are really people person. Some people will having domestic violence, and the divorce rate is high. So,
Now that's crazy.
hey man, I feel like the pandemic really exposed a lot of shit. Like if you really
It
like a
did.
motherfucker or really in love, it either helped it or exposed it. Because it's
Yeah.
kind of different when you going to work 8 to 12 hours out the day or whatever. But when y'all locked in and the kids locked in, and you know what I'm saying, you really see if you really like that person.
Yeah, definitely. I agree. So you got any more questions for me?
Oh yeah, I got last one, man. I seen something like a woman got her face bit in Harlem.
In Harlem?
Yeah, this shit just happened.
Recently?
Yeah, this happened like maybe last night, a couple days ago. This guy,
By who?
well, she went to the store and this guy offered to buy her a drink or whatever. She said no, thank you. So he replied, "Oh, this bitch thinks she too good for us." So it's like maybe a group of guys, probably 5 to 10 guys at best. So they went out. One guy bit her eye, tried to bite her eye off, and the other ones just beat her and jumped her because she said no. And that's going viral right now. She spoke out. It happened.
Okay. So now I have a question about that.
Yeah.
Why do dudes do shit like that? Like, especially, and that's the thing. It's like it always ends up being the women that lets you down easy that end up getting shit like that happening to them. Whereas like the woman who's like, nah, nigga, get the fuck out of my face. Like, y'all don't do nothing to them bitches, but why is it the ones that's like, oh no, thank you. You know what I'm saying? I'm not really interested. Why is it that those have to be the ones who who always, I won't say always, but who ends up having shit happen to them? Like, that's not the first time that I've heard of a situation like that before, where a woman would shoot a man down in the nicest way possible, And like there was this one article that I read last year. It was like towards the beginning of spring, and I want to say that this person was located in Oklahoma or some shit like that. It was one of the mid-south states. And she had told this man that she didn't, she wasn't interested in him because she was, she was entertaining someone else, and she just let him know, like, no, thank you. You seem like a really nice person, all this shit. Left out the damn store. This motherfucker goes to his car, go grab a gun, and he shot her ass. All because she shut him down. I'm just like, what type of shit is this? Like, you should be glad that she even had the respect enough for you to respect you the way that she did. Because there's women out here who will just, nah, fuck out of my face, all that shit. But like, why be like that? It's not like this person knew that you were talking to someone. It's not like this person knew that you really just, wanted to be single, and they just asking a question. You know what I'm saying? Even the ones that ask in like the rudest way, I still try to answer them in a nice way, because I don't, what I'm saying? I feel like you didn't know what I had going on prior to asking me what you asking me. So why am I going to be nasty to you? I don't feel like I have a reason to be nasty to you. Hell, I've had guys tell me like, thank you for being nice. You know what I'm saying? I respect your situation and stuff like that, but I appreciate you being nice. Not a lot of women will be nice about it, but I'm like, I don't got no problem with that. Like, what am I going to be mean to you for? Why do guys do that shit? Like, I know I can't ask you that for you to answer it from a personal place, because I know you probably have never done nothing like that. But in your opinion, why do you think, like, is it because they don't like rejection? Is it because they feel stupid that not only do they not like rejection, but you rejected them and other people was around when they got rejected? Like, what do you think it is? Because I'm curious about that.
You finished?
Because it's like, even now you have to be like, even now, like I be feeling like I have to be careful with how I let men down, even if it's in the nicest way. I be feeling like I gotta be careful with it, because there's some crazy ass niggas out here too. It ain't just the women. There's some crazy ass men out here too. So
Yeah, I want to let you finish everything, because I
I
got
was
some.
gonna say, so what you think?
Well, where do I start with? First of all, first and foremost, we got a lot of bitch ass niggas out here. A lot of bitch ass niggas. It's the bitch assness. A lot of motherfuckers can't handle rejection. Me personally, I've been rejected numerous. I can't count. I get rejected a lot of times. I get
Right.
rejected a lot. So me personally, I'm just gonna take it and not fuck with you or not talk to you no more or whatever. But some guys can't handle it. They is prideful. They can't handle it. And to answer your question, it happened with women. Now it do happen with those women too. But that kind of brings me back with the cops. When you see the cops kill motherfuckers, well, I know we went off subject, but I'm gonna go back to it. When you see cops shoot black men or whatever, they're not usually gangbangers or thugs or drug dealers. They usually guys who work 9 to 5, civilians and like myself.
That's true. Yeah.
And they gun them down, but they're not gunning down the gangbangers or child molesters, them motherfuckers, black men. They just shooting down the goddamn honest man working 9 to 5 like myself. So yeah, it's fucked up in a way, but a lot of guys can't handle rejection. And women, I feel like, not for her, but women need to move in circles, bro. I see why women move militant, move in circles. They need to move in groups. They need to have people know where they're at, especially at night. I don't believe females should just be out at night just roaming by
Yeah,
yourself. Uh,
I agree.
and the guys who was with him was a bunch of suckers. Like, these motherfuckers can't handle rejection nowadays. Like, that's why women give out fake numbers and women out here tricking on these guys like this, because it's so much bitch assness. Like, for over a piece of ass, bro, it's not worth it, bro. Like,
It's not.
it's plenty of women in the world, bro. It's like, it's not worth it. But and those guys are suckers, man. And I hope everything they get come back on them, bro. Because hey, man, what goes around comes around. Like,
Facts.
for them to do that,
And the fact that you even said that it was multiple of them that jumped her, like,
those
first
were
of all,
sucker niggas.
what men is jumping women any fucking ways? Like,
Women need to.
that's like the ultimate bitch assness. Like, you don't, like, not now one of them was like, bruh, I wish the fuck you would. You know what I'm saying? Like,
That's
I'm a beat your ass. Not now one of them said that. And wait a minute, where did you say this was at again?
this was in East Harlem, New York. It was in upstate East Harlem.
Damn.
Yeah, you can look this up after this, man. It's crazy because that's how I know those guys ain't no real stand up guys who did this. These guys want to stand up because stand up niggas be like, bro, Man, come on, bro. She said no. Let's move on. Let's move on, bro.
That's what I'm
Let's
saying.
keep it
That's why I was
moving.
like,
I
not
was
damn
there.
one of them
That
said
wouldn't have
that.
happened.
Like,
That wouldn't have happened. I would have fought every last one. That wouldn't have happened because I'm like, bro, listen, dude, chill, bro. This ain't the time for this, man. She said no. Let's keep it moving. Guys can't. They just can't handle rejection, man. A lot of guys ain't got self-esteem, and you be seeing a lot of guys be slapping women on the ass. They don't even know. They see a woman with a fat ass, they slap her on the ass or grabbing her and shit. First of all, that's sexual assault because they doing that because they don't know how to talk. A lot of guys don't know how to have
mm-hmm.
conversations with women, or they don't know how to strike a conversation. So they doing shit like this to feel good about themselves because they have insecurities. So they figure, let me do something to get her attention because they don't know how to. They don't know how to use their
That's
words.
true. They don't know how to verbalize what they really expect or what they really want to talk about. What's really on their mind. So, you know what I'm saying? And that also goes back to, you know, when you were asking me earlier if I feel like music influences a lot of that. You know, it's not just the music. It'd be the damn movies and shit too. It'd be the shows. It'd be, you know what I'm saying? It's not just the music, it's other stuff too. So if they see their favorite artists or their favorite actors or their favorite whatever caring about that way, you know what I'm saying? They, especially for people who are easily influenced and who are easily manipulated in their mind, 9 times out of 10, they ain't gonna move in their own way. They gonna do what everybody else around them is doing.
That is sexual assault, bro. Like women need to
It
start
is.
carrying a fucking gun with them everywhere they go. You don't. You need to treat your gun like your cell phone. That bitch need to be
Yeah.
with you hand and tuck. Like, bruh, you need to have your spray. You need to have a taser, have a gun, have a pocket knife. You have all that shit in your purse, or you need to have. Y'all need to be in groups or whatever because that right there shouldn't have happened, man. If real niggas was there, that's how I know a lot of real niggas ain't left in the world because if real niggas was there, real niggas wouldn't let that happen.
Hell no, absolutely not. And then I'm even more appalled by the fact that this happened. And even like, there wasn't no people walking past this. There wasn't no people to be like, whoa, what the fuck is you doing? Like, what the hell? That's what blows my damn mind. That's what
That,
I'm not understanding. How nobody interjected and they see this woman getting jumped by all these dudes. Like,
it looked like it was at nighttime. I don't know. I don't know
but
what.
even still, though, there's always, if it's one thing I have learned, is there's always somebody watching.
That's
Even
right.
when you don't think there's nobody's looking, there's always somebody to see something. Always.
There's always innocent bystanders around.
Yes, absolutely. Even if you don't, even if you didn't see it, you may have heard something. You know what I'm saying? You may have heard
That
something.
and
Whether
she
you
was.
hear it or you see it, there's always somebody to witness something.
I don't understand what woman possess a guy to do that. She's saying no, she don't. Why the fuck would you want to be with somebody who don't want your ass? That is hard for me to understand. That I've never understood that. She obviously is not interested in
Mm.
you or don't like you no way, shape, or form. If a woman say that to me, bro, I'm blocking you with every social media and I ain't got shit to say to your ass. But I don't understand. It's the pride. They feel like they're entitled to it. That's the bitch assness. And a lot of like that's that sucker shit right there. And
Yeah, it is.
nobody's raising these guys right to handle rejection, bro. They can't handle rejection. Like women shouldn't dumb themselves down just because you don't want to be because they not interested. You got a lot of weak men out here, man. It's a sorry ass men out here, bro. That's what happened. Like so, yeah, that's viral. A lot of people saying they need to protect black women. It ain't happening just with black women though. We need to protect black women, but it's happening with women across the world.
It
Like
is.
you
It
know,
is.
and in the
I
worst,
definitely agree.
and the worst part about it is a lot of females don't even come out. Like I read some shit. Man, I ain't want to keep you too long, but man, I read some shit the other day. I was looking up about sexual assault cases because I'm trying to start an organization like about helping sexual assault victims and shit. I'm trying to start that.
Oh, for real? That's what's up.
Yeah,
I wish you mad luck in that.
yeah.
That's nice.
Trying to do that with domestic violence too. It says something like only 30% of the cases in the U.S. are solved out of rape. Out of only like 25 to 30% is solved.
I feel like those are the that percentage is probably only from people who report it.
And guess what? 60%, the 60 to 65% don't even report the shit to the cops. And guess
Right.
what? A lot of them cases get thrown out, they say.
Mhm. I believe that.
I was just
I
like
believe that.
heartbroken. I'm like, bruh, And then they said most of the women who reported it happened.
Hmm.
So it's
And
just
I feel like in certain situations where they don't follow up on it, it could, you know what I'm saying? You have to also factor in the fact that there's some women who will cry wolf and did not have shit happen to them. They just want to get that man in trouble. They just want, you know what I'm saying? They could be very spiteful and very spiteful. You got to be a spiteful ass bitch to do something like that. I don't care how mad you made me. If you didn't do no shit like that to me, I'm not about to go tell nobody you did no shit like that to me. Because guess what's gonna come behind that? Motherfuckers gonna want to see proof. They're gonna want to be like, okay, well, how long has this been going on? Now you gotta lie to keep up that lie. Then you gotta keep lying to keep up that lie. Yeah, keep lying to keep up that lie. What's the point of that? So when it comes to situations like that, I feel like that's why some of those cases may get thrown out because, you know, if they don't have, I guess, proof or whatever, then if they looking at it like, but did this really happen to you though? Because motherfuckers could say that that happened to them, but it didn't. And there's a whole bunch of cases out here on that, I'm sure too, of men that have been wrongfully accused of shit like that, and they probably serving time or did serve time. You know what I'm saying? For doing some shit they probably never even fucking did.
oh yeah, yeah. Now
So it's one of them things to where it's like I feel like when it comes to things like that, the people who are involved, the legal parties and shit that are involved, I feel like they need to do extensive research about it and make sure that, you know what I'm saying, what is really going on is what you said is really what was really going on before we make a decision on whether or not we should lock this motherfucker up or not. I don't want to just go blindly knocking on somebody's door and being like, so and so said that you did this to her. We need to bring you in for that. You looking like, what the hell is you talking about? I don't even know what the fuck going on.
and now they got so much technology now too because
Yeah,
technology has advanced. A lot of people who had rape cases in the 60s or 40s or the 70s or when technology wasn't as it's good now. Like they're getting off because of the DNA.
yeah,
That's how the Central
they
Park
are.
Five got off because of DNA samples. So you see that a lot, man. It's just very sad case that you know that none of these people believe these women. But I feel like, man, if that happened to you, you shouldn't blame yourself, females, and report it. Always report because you could be a change. It could make a change.
Hmm.
So yeah.
I'm really appreciative of the fact that you are looking into becoming an advocate for that, though.
Trying to
That's
be the
dope.
spokesperson of this shit. Like,
Yeah, that's dope.
yeah, man. I appreciate you stopping by the platform, though, man.
No problem. I told you I would.
Hey,
I appreciate you inviting me to even, talk about these topics and things like that. I appreciate that. I had a good time.
hey, man. It was much
And
love.
your ass had me over here rolling,
Hey, man. I tried.
laughing at your ass.
I tried, man. It was good having you. You got any shout outs or anything before I let you go?
Yeah, I gotta shout out my girl Gemini's. She ain't here no more, but of course I'm gonna shout out my girl Gemini's. I wanna shout out my photographer. Y'all can find him on Instagram. Real Boss Photography. Let's see. I also want to shout out my other photographer. I don't even remember his dang on name. He done changed it. It used to be DT Fam. It might be David Taylor Media now or something like that. But a lot of the people that I'm shouting out, y'all can definitely find them on my Instagram because I've tagged them in photos that they've taken of me and things like that. I also want to say thank you too. I appreciate it. I really do. Um, I don't really know. I wasn't really prepared for this part, so I don't know.
Hey, man. I appreciate having you, though, man. I appreciate having you.
Yeah.
I'm definitely gonna put it on my YouTube channel as well. And yeah, man, you be safe, you and your
Also,
family.
whenever you get the opportunity as well, send me that too, because I would like to put this on my channel as well. Because I told you I'm trying to get better at getting back on my YouTube and all that stuff. So if that's okay with you.
Oh yeah. Most definitely. Do what you want with it, promote it,
Yeah.
do it. But
Yeah. And for anybody, because I know you're gonna be putting this on your YouTube. So if anyone that is watching this video on Jay Reed's channel and you are interested in more about me, you can find me on Instagram. My handle is Bonita underscore Gotti. That's Bonita underscore Gotti. It's all lowercase. Um, so yeah, that's where y'all can find me at. Check me out, see what I be up to, support your girl,
hey
all
man,
that good shit.
I appreciate it, man. You enjoy the rest of your day.
You too. Thank you, Jay Reed.
Hey man, I appreciate it.
Adios.